Greetings and welcome once again to Roman of the Empire. I am your host, Roman. This week we are talking about the underbelly of culture. We are, of course, talking about the things coming out of Hollywood, its entrails and its intestines. There's some interesting things to talk about this week as well. But we'll get to all of that in just a moment. Including Pirates of the Caribbean without Jack Sparrow, which should be a splendid topic. But we are live. Let your friends know that we are live, as we have been for the last 4 years, and every Thursday at 5 Pacific Standard. So we'll go around the horn here. And yes, Shield Wall is not here tonight. No, he is not in trouble. No, he is not trapped under something heavy. He's traveling. He's fine. He's fine. Don't worry about Shield Wall. He's going to be.
He's carpet bombing some undisclosed location.
That's probably the best explanation.
It's the red key tonight. It's the red key.
So we'll go around. We'll say hi to everyone. And while we're doing that, please let your friends know that we are here and we are live. He is the scourge of Gotham, the nemesis of the Dark Knight. He is Joker Voice. Welcome back, my friend. Always good to have you. So what do they do for President's Day in Arkham? Is there any kind of celebration? Anything at all?
No. Gotham is an oppressive justice state, complete surveillance, with a certain man who dresses up as a flying rodent, which I might say, all of his little assistants, he dresses up in bright colors as a shield for himself to keep himself away from catching strays.
Accepted.
So who's the real villain in Gotham, dare I say?
You are.
I'm pretty sure it's still you.
Thank you, Sammy.
In case you're curious.
It's really nice.
Oh,
he
and
is
by
the meme.
Well, by the way, I'm sure some of our topics will include.
God damn it! And I've got most of them here tonight. And once again, Jacob's portrayal of this is the most accurate. He is the meme master of the interweb, using his powers for good instead of evil a negative 70% of the time. He is my good friend, Jacob Ironside. Welcome back, sir. How are you tonight?
I'm doing pretty good. I can't complain. Good to be here. Good to get ready to chat.
Hell yeah.
She will tell you if this is the way. Books, games, or movies, she is armored up and ready to fight. And she's really excited about the Mandalorian and Grogu movie. She is Untamed Mando. That was a joke, folks. Please don't send angry posts. Don't spam us. She's not. It's a joke. It's all jokes here.
Yes, it's wonderful. Well, it's so wonderful. Yes, quite so. I am doing okay. I could be better, but I also could be worse. So for those of you who don't know, I am in a Mandalorian group, obviously, because it's kind of my thing. And we were invaded by some of the far left persuasion recently, and one of them tried to write an essay about how the Mandalorian culture is problematic. And so what I've done, because I am so pissed off, is I am now writing a 30-page paper rebutting every single point they made in their little essay. Because I have a college degree and I've not written a 30-page paper in 5 years at least.
I can write you.
Thank God.
Feed them all to lions.
I hired people to do that for me when I was in college.
Yeah,
I was probably one of those people.
Right. Me too.
Someone would be like, is it done, nerd?
Apparently, I need to put the audience on a milk box tonight because where is everyone? What have we done? I can blame Sammy.
It's Shield Wall
exploits. But
I will say though, I don't know. I did read what you sent us on what we're discussing tonight, but I don't remember. Are we discussing anything regarding Discord? Because that might be part of the reason why our audience is a little bit lower. Because Discord, social media,
Discord is
okay. It's a social media app.
About
Discord wasn't part of it.
That was released.
At least not on the list he sent.
We're all okay till Grindr goes down.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Oh, it goes down.
Nice. Well played. Well played. He
Water on my shirt.
knows all the things about all the things that shouldn't be the unbearable 73, the invading external Terminator. Our good friend Matt. Welcome back, Matt. How are things going this week?
Things are going reasonably well here in the anus of America known as New Jersey. Might have had a bit of good news today, which well, if it's confirmed, I'll share with everyone in a couple of days. So,
Okay.
I'm on a possible surgery. So that's my big thing waiting on.
Oh.
So we'll see.
Nice.
But,
Hey,
and guys,
Florida's the anus. New Jersey's the armpit.
Good news for Amanda. She might still be in a dangerous state after last night.
Okay.
I don't even know what happened, and I'm just gonna let myself not know. You did what, Joker? You did something?
No.
Well, think of it this way: Amanda's had 2 rough days in a row. Tuesday we got Lions, and Wednesday she has Leftists. I don't know which is worse.
True. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Lions and leftists.
Set them both on fire. It'll be fine.
Oh my.
Muslims, oh my.
I mean, what?
Oh my.
I understood that.
He is a mystical musician whose powerful music has only killed one person. Allegedly, he is our good friend Dempsey. Welcome back, sir. Glad to have you back with us this week.
Well, thank you. I'm glad to be back. This is going to be a fun discussion. I have some things to say about a couple of the topics here. I don't know if you can see this or not.
Here, I'll blow you up in a non-literal fashion, as we are not guests on the show.
Don't get excited.
Yeah, I got a couple of things to talk about.
Oh my!
This whole thing. Yeah.
Oh my!
You got some knowledge here.
Yes.
All of the D&D knowledge. All of the D&D knowledge.
Yeah, I've been playing D&D since the mid 80s. I've been reading D&D books since the late 80s. I have a kid named after a D&D character.
So
I'm
you're
not
a
even
fan.
joking. Yeah, I have a son named Raceland. So I have some things to say. So, but we'll get into that when we get into that.
I'm just imagining like the home life for Dempsey. It's like, come on over here, level 2 assassin.
Right. Hell yeah, man. I had an army going. That's what that was my whole thing. But it's progeny army. So
Gotcha.
all right. So you can use them as slave labor as they're growing up.
Oh God.
Like Mr. Miyagi, I'll train you how to do it. Just paint the house.
Sand the floor.
Where is? Did I do something wrong? Is there a picture of like a giant cock on the promo thing for the show this week?
Yeah,
I didn't know you put me on there.
It looks like a breadstick.
Yes, this is an unprecedented peculiarity going on right now that I can't explain. But the show will go on, even if we're the only ones here. Musician, pop culture aficionado, man of the people, YouTube prostitute, ex-crusader, and apparently prisoner. He is our good friend, Sammy Threepeat. Welcome back, Sammy. I understand that you got yourself in a bit of a bind over on the X, but I'm glad you were able to make it back to be with us tonight.
Yeah. It's the algorithm, man. It didn't even give me a chance. I hit send, and it was like a microsecond. It was like, you're banned for 6 days. I was like, wow. But I'm here. I'm drinking chocolate milk. No big deal.
I don't understand.
You weren't.
Did Sammy become 5 while I was gone?
No, I just needed to pick me up.
Yeah. It's the animal crackers.
Yeah, there's other ways.
Yeah, no, my wife's a teacher, and like someone made like a shit ton of cookies, so like I can't have.
Oh, all right, fine.
That's close.
It's impossible.
All right.
Whose ceiling bird is that?
Yeah, who's got the ceiling bird?
I don't just. Is that thing still going off?
Yeah,
that fucking alarm has been.
Yeah,
it's been going off for like 7 weeks now.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, And our special guest tonight, this is a nice surprise this week. This all worked out very well. He is the man who is saving Star Trek one phaser at a time. He is my brother from another Vulcan mother. He is Admiral Teague. Welcome, sir. Glad to have you with us. How are you?
I'm great. Thanks for having me. It only took 4 years to get here. We've did a couple of things one-on-one, but we're always on at the same time. But like, it's different enough. We have different audiences, and like, it's just great to hang out with a bunch of colleagues. We've had some of the panelists on this show on mine, and now I'm here. So it's fucking great, except for the fact that I spent my entire day watching Starfleet Academy. So what's the profanity policy on this show? Because my mind is shot.
We don't fucking cuss
here.
here.
In the world is really allowed.
All right, fuck that show. Okay, fuck Starfleet Academy. Listen, guys, if you like Star Trek, I just will tell you this is going to be our year of hell. There are 25 episodes of Kurtzman Trek in what is now 49 weeks left of the year.
God.
So we are looking at a Kurtzman Trek drop, a dump of hot, steaming Kurtzman Trek, rainbow vomit.
Bastards.
About
what they did with
10 to 12 days.
Now, someone
did with Cisco.
Now, somebody on my show.
They did worse than Cisco than I thought. They did. Go ahead, Joker.
Now, somebody on my show on Wednesday night also follows the Star Trek thing. Has a better name for the new show. It's called Starfleet Leering Center.
We call it Star Trek-alite. My show is called the Star Trek-alite. And what they did to Cisco, it was horrible. And I guess since we can say anything here, there's a
Sammy,
place.
you're right there.
It's the Central Non-West. Let's call it the Central Non-West. And there's a religion there that is not the one that rhymes with glue, and is not the one that rhymes with the girl's name Tristan. Okay, it's another belief system, and they don't make pictures of their like number one guy. Okay, right. So now to save money and not to pay Avery Brooks, Cisco, the Bajorans have gone like, I don't know, like Hasidic on this one, and they will not do depictions of.
You're
Cisco.
Fucking kidding me. They're actually they're doing that.
They're wrapping it in a 4,000-year-old.
The chip blew because they're working that into the mythology of that show. That's fucking absurd.
Rather than pay Avery Brooks for his likeness, they went and stirred the pot with a 4,000 years. You know what? Now that Star Trek has taken on the war in the Central Non-West, I'm sure that everybody's going to be getting along just fine really soon.
Oh my God.
It'll be over any day now.
The only Cisco that's real now is the one who did the thong song.
That's right.
Hollywood will fix it. Hollywood will make it better, just like they made 9/11 better.
I was thinking about that song the other day. He goes, I think I'm singing again. How the fuck do you not know if you're singing or not?
How are you thinking about that song?
They didn't know they were singing in Star Trek.
No,
but the fuck is everyone tonight? What? Sammy,
don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just plow through.
All right.
There's obviously something going on. Maybe
there is something going on because this is like
or no.
I don't. What did we do? Is there a news event
over Iran or Greenland?
I need to know what's happening. But whatever's happening, it doesn't matter right now because you know what I hear?
We're both.
Heavenly shades of memes are falling. It's in time.
That's right. It is the Meme Time, brought to you by our good friend Jacob Ironside and his willfulness to use evil. So let's see what horrors Jacob has for us tonight. And before I do this, I'm sorry, I've been neglectful. Lieutenant Giratina, welcome. He got a promotion lately, and Sammy is always feeling sleepy. That's a silly question. Frank Akeley, welcome as always. Good to see you out there, my friend. And like I said, the list gets really thin after this. And like I said, I want to know what the fuck is
There's
going
a lot of
on.
folks. There's a lot of folks going live at this time. So
Thursday night has become a battle zone, and I am the casualty.
But they're all talking about the Discord drop.
Right.
What the fuck is
right? Don't worry about it, Roman.
All right, here's the deal. Discord changed their rule the other day.
explain because I also brought this up earlier.
Yeah. So basically, you're familiar with the app.
No,
I'm aware that it exists, but that's about.
Well, either way, a lot of people use it for gaming and chats and gaming chats, playing video games together, watching movies together. But they've now put like an age limit on it where they're using facial recognition technology, and which I don't.
You have to upload your ID.
Yeah, and you also have to upload your ID. So that's basically gonna.
I just can't.
Take all dominant.
Stop.
Okay, so is that what's dominating?
And by the way, that's not about our laws. That's all to conform with European Union stuff. So kick all the Europeans from the panel now as a punishment for that.
Well, yeah, agreed.
Teague is right to an extent, but there was a big release from Discord. People are panicking before we see what happens. This uploading ID and facial recognition thing, it's not right now. It's not going to affect most U.S. users because most of us don't go into adult content on Discord or other things you would have to ID for or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, speak for yourself, but YouTube asks you to do it too, and so does X. Once you verify your X, you have to do that, and also you have an option with Discord. If I'm correct about this, you can turn on your camera and let it biometrically scan you and estimate your age, which is inviting disaster in a couple of ways. Like if it thinks you're a child, well, then you're locked out forever, and it's like, congratulations, sir, on your service in the American Civil War. The first one.
Right. Right.
Wow. Yeah, but again, you don't have to do it in America unless you're looking at adult content. So,
gotcha.
I don't think
there's a huge furry community.
It's a European Union thing with VPNs. Like, how do they?
Wow, that's awesome.
Golf Roman.
Thank you, Jacob. Thank you so much for that.
Barbarian.
Was that when you finished basic training?
He-Man.
I look good. I'm not gonna lie.
He-Man.
And the Masters.
Man.
Roman and the Masters of the Universe.
That's right.
As we talk about how we look, and as we look at the oily bohunk that is the first He-Man.
Guys, you got to present your ID so we can look at this content.
Yeah, everybody, please state your social security number now. I'm in no way writing it down.
Isn't he like a physicist?
Yeah, you too.
Oh,
He
yeah,
is
he's
actually,
got several
he's a very smart dude.
PhDs.
It was just
Yeah, he's crazy smart.
You know,
And
he
can't
dies,
get
he
along
dies.
with Sylvester Stallone.
Wow.
Nice.
Beast Roman.
That's
Nice.
not right. Roman is not.
I didn't know Steven Seagal was in that movie.
That's after he's had an edible.
Oh wow! Wow.
It looks like he just sneezed really bad.
Yeah.
Oh, I just came
Probably
out of a
does,
men's
man.
room in the wrong part of town. That's terrifying.
Fits on everything,
wow.
Roman.
You're the glory of the whole.
That's not good. That's not getting out of my fur. I'm never getting that out of my fur.
Wow.
Nice.
Wood. What have they done to my boy?
Sammy. You're
Sammy.
Wow.
I
You
just look like a
evil.
dark prince, and then you see my tits.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like Sith Lord Sam, and then all of a sudden he's got beards.
That's some Wheel of Time stuff right there.
Right.
Still would.
Wow.
Still would.
Yeah, is that actor Timothy Shirley gay?
Yes. That does look like high school Sam.
Back in my Oh, that's terrifying. That's not. Oh, that's pretty good though.
Yeah. Okay. I'm fine with it.
Skeletor.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
I'm fine with big Skeletor. Yeah.
Man, look at my
Until we meet again.
Yeah, exactly. Just
Sounds
running
like
off.
you need a 9-volt battery, He-Man.
Still better than Jared Leto.
Wow. That's solid.
Oh God.
Yeah, there
Yep. There you go.
Wow.
Frank Langella has said to this day that this was his favorite role ever. And
Oh,
he
yeah.
was
awesome at it.
He went ham in that full ham.
Dude, he dialed it to 11 in every single scene he was in, and it was glorious.
Nos.
I tell everyone.
Speaking of glorious, it's fucking Nosferatu the Vampire.
What's up?
Yes.
What
If you go
must
back
I
and
always
watch
come
this
to
movie-
your island?
and skip the part on Earth, you'll actually like think it's a good movie. It's just the part of Earth that makes you say, "Well,
just
But also young Courtney Cox.
well,
you know, there's that.
You know.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's fucking amazing.
I prefer like 40-year-old Courtney Cox when she had spent most of her money making herself look even hotter.
Yeah. Just,
Like Ace
just
Ventura
before
era?
Friends ended.
I did Courtney Cougar
She's
when
the
she's
Friends,
like,
right?
Courtney Cougar.
but like maybe not Scream. Was it 4? Maybe not the last Scream movie because she had gone maybe a bit too far in a few places, as our friend George Lucas
she
likes
went
to
full
say.
Madonna.
Oh, wow.
Well,
Nice.
from Madonna to Medusa on Madonna. I mean, my God.
Oh yeah. Yes.
Yeah, she's still tracking several decades behind Madonna, but it is equally disastrous.
Yeah, no, her eyes are starting to get all like fucked up. You can tell. But thank you for this.
This is maybe my favorite one with Sammy.
I really like
Roman, I think we
Sammy.
should try and do that haircut. BT
That
dubs.
is not Sammy, by the way.
That's not me.
What?
No,
Is that me?
no,
That's
Is that Joker?
that's Joker.
Yes, Joker.
I was going to say it's Rachel Weisz with her original nose.
I was gonna say I was like that's a more approachable me.
So are you saying?
Oh my god!
So are you saying that I'm more approachable than you are, Sammy?
Yeah,
I'm so
as a
confused
woman.
now.
Okay, I'm fine with it.
I'm just thrown off completely.
I'm
What
the
else
most
would
fuckable
look
he
good on
she
me?
on the
Except-
panel.
You know,
I'd rather
I'm
watch that
better
than Mummy
lady
3.
boy than 3-Pete.
Oh god.
I can say these things because no one's around to clip it right now.
That's true. Hey, no one. We're a fucking ghost town tonight. I goddamn Discord. There it is.
until we meet again.
I just spend my time manspreading and catcalling until we meet again. That's fucking funny. Good closer. Good closer.
Nice.
Excellent work
Amazing.
as always, my friend.
Good
well
stuff.
done.
Well done,
well
sir.
done. Well done.
Yes. Love it.
Oh, oops, what did I do? There it is.
Oh.
All right, so we're gonna dive into topics.
There you
Why? Which is gonna come soon enough.
It's all drawn on, man.
Oh shit! I didn't bring up the goddamn screen. Fucking retard.
What clay
Fuckhead.
were you molded from?
Chimp. Motherfucking crawling out of his own fucking ass. Dumb fuck. That's me. Okay, there we go. And
Okay, Roman, I'm going to need you to report to HR.
Yeah.
I know. Sorry, you're getting all our notes right now because I'm fucking this up like 7 ways from Sunday. There we go. I want to talk about Night of the Seven Kingdoms just really briefly. We don't have to spend a lot of time on it, but I fucking love this show. I love everything about it. I love that it has a straight white male protagonist that's a good guy, and he's got a little sidekick with him who's awesome. And there has been nothing about this show which I didn't like. It's got a nice villain in the works. It's just there's a lot of cool things about the show. It's very unlike the rest of Game of Thrones, at least thus far. We're only on episode 4, but it's been super watchable, and I've just enjoyed
that little
the shit
kid
out of it.
looks like a tuner from Dark City.
I thought that too. Egg, yeah. He's hello, Mr. Egg. But it's just a fun show. If you like knights doing knight shit, this show actually captures that in a way that is you don't get. Usually, it's just pretty much versions of that. But
is this? Could we call this unrelated Westeros tale that won't be ruined by some other show? Because I mean,
Correct.
I heard a little show called House of the Dragon. That just it has to go. I don't even think they're bringing it back, right?
Yeah, they have a third season coming.
Season 1, I did enjoy. Season 2, I did not enjoy.
It
So
should
the age
seasons, they tried to stretch it out way too far.
Right.
That
Yeah,
Isn't
I'll
that
watch
Nick
this.
with
I haven't
antlers
gotten
on
around
his
to
head?
watching it yet.
So if you've
Did
read
you see
Martin's
that?
stuff, this Duncan Egg is like some of the best stuff he's ever written. These novellas, and now I'm personally not watching it or buying Martin's stuff because I'm just boycotting him because he won't write the next book basically, or won't whatever. But
Yeah.
this this whole Duncan Egg Day story ultimately ends in tragedy. The Summerall tragedy.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
What are you doing?
There's no way they could put that in the show without time skipping like 15 years or something. But
you've never really been afraid to do that with these stories, right? Isn't that the problem with season 2 of what do you call it? Season 2 of House of the Dragon. We've got a few characters time hop. Well, in season 2, we have a few time hopped characters. Then, like the people who don't time. House of the Dragon just had season 2. Well, a year ago.
Yeah, it's only got
season 3 will be
I
shambling
stopped
out.
watching it in season 1 because of the time jumps.
Okay. I can see why.
Went to, which they had 7 minutes in the episode on, was a great war. The whole show could have been about that war.
Well, the war takes place off screen. That was one of the things that sucks. It's like we hear about this huge battle going on, and every once in a while we'll see the commanders looking pensively at a map and shaking their heads, and then we'll just hear that like some spectacular stuff happened. There is one battle. The one thing I do have to give him credit for, I guess this is intersectional bullshit, but it was hilarious. Did anybody notice that when they did the time hop on the cast, one of the time jumps was the guy I called like Pirate Biden, the old dude who just couldn't make up his mind with the dreadlocks, and he was like 50, but they time hopped his wife, and like what they did with one actor was they made the actor who was like 40 look like he was 70. But with the other actor, like they replaced the actress with like a 70-year-old. So it's like this pretty good looking, hunky 48, 50-year-old guy laying in bed with this 75-year-old bag. And they're having sexy time and they're not pulling back on it. It's just like running his fingers through her hair, telling her she's beautiful. And we're like staring at like her horrible goose flesh on her back. And it's just like, my darling, I will save this kingdom for us. And I was just like, okay, go for it.
That sounds terrible.
No,
I have a question.
It's rough. It's rough.
These novellas that the show
Little kid sidekick.
Just the little ball
spoons.
The Duncan Egg. It's actually
not yet. He hasn't bent any spoons yet, but the problem is there is no spoon.
That's right.
I love the Baratheon character. I forget his first name. Lionel Baratheon.
Herbert.
He's one of the Baratheons. Larry Baratheon, George Baratheon, Bob Baratheon. Doesn't matter. But he's really entertaining. The bad guy, the Targaryen, whose name I have no idea what his fucking name is.
Aegon.
No. Aegon is the kid. That's
Aegon is Egg.
The other, I don't remember what the other brother's name is though. The older brother. Oops, what did I do here?
So Aegon is the third or fourth child.
There's only 5 fucking names in the whole family, so
which is why they're
that's the problem. Yes, it could be one of 5.
No one ever expects him to become king.
But the side characters are a lot of fun as well. Like I said, there's only 4 episodes to the show, but it's been a hoot. And I'm looking forward to the next episode. That's something I haven't had the chance to say about most shows that I've seen in I don't know how long.
And if they're this is Martin's least grimdark A Song of Ice and Fire stuff. So this I won't call it happy, but it's like you don't have to expect like the level of debauchery and mass murder that you get in Game of Thrones or House of the Dragon.
And I'm good with that. I'm there for it. I am. So I've been enjoying the fuck out of that show. So Sammy, why?
Nice.
But it's nice to get to talk about something like poor Teague is stuck with fucking Starfleet Academy. It's there are things that I'm watching that I think are fine, that are okay. Which are over now though would be Fallout season 2. I thought it was okay. It's not extraordinary.
You're the
it's
first person to call it
First one
okay.
was okay.
Everybody either said it was brilliant and I missed the greatest story of all time, or it was absolutely horrible and I made the right choice. You're the only person to say it was all right.
I wouldn't
It's okay.
call it
It's okay.
brilliant.
I didn't play the game, so that's why for me
Okay.
I don't get stuck in the trappings of that.
Right. I haven't
But
seen
it
any
also
of that. Sorry.
it was okay. Season 1 I really enjoyed. Season 2 was fine. So let's jump over to topic 2. And Roman, please get your fucking shit off the screen would be ideal here. And this is something that a lot of you are going to be able to talk about better than myself, but I know it's going to fucking rub people the wrong way.
Roman, how many
And this
times have I told
is-
you not to throw that everywhere? I mean,
I
get
have
it
no
off your
idea
screen.
about this. Well, if it's from it's from the makers of The Last of Us.
Of
Baldur's
Last of Us,
Yeah,
the
that-
people that
Yeah.
brought you the scissors.
So here's
That's
the problem.
the
One of my favorite
Please.
games is Baldur's Gate 3. And if it wasn't by the makers of Last of Us, I'd be so stoked for this. Because a lot of the original voice actors have talked about in their social media pages that they would come back and do their own character that they've already voice acted for and stuff.
Yep. You know what makes me mad about this show? I
Which
haven't
shows
played that
specifically,
game.
Sammy?
Well, I haven't played this game, and they're
Apparently
continuing
our
on a
audience is all-
storyline that I don't know, and I feel like I don't know if you can see my picture right now on my screen here, but I feel like there's going to be a lot of bear fuckers in the freaking
Oh my!
yeah.
Yeah, there's
because
a
you can do
scene.
that in the game. So
Yes, you can
there's gonna be a lot of
actually do
people
that
who
in
are
the
expecting
game.
that. And
Yes.
this person, the
That's an
guy
odd
who
choice.
did the "Let's Be as Gay as Possible," I'm sorry, The Last of Us, is going to pull stuff like that into it. And they're going to ruin Forgotten Realms.
Right. Well, I think so. A lot of Forgotten Realms already has just been if you can stuff the leftist woke ideological garbage, it's been stuffed in there,
Oh, yeah,
especially with
because
the new
Wizards of the
2024
Coast.
rules.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
a lot of people are speculating that they're going to go with, so the main character is supposed to be Dirge, not Tav. A lot of people are Tav.
Sorry.
Technically you can play as Tav, which is basically an unnamed, whoever you wanted to be character. But as far as the lore is concerned, and the previous Baldur's Gate games, you're supposed to play as a Dark Urge character. And for those of you who don't know, basically Dark Urge is the child of a murder god. That's yes, I'm going to create an offspring that's going to murder the world, and you can choose to embrace that instinct that you have, or you can choose to resist that instinct that you have.
I hate when that happens.
That's who they're speculating that's going to be the main character for the show. And that all of the good, the quote unquote objectively light side good choices you make in the game is what's going to be the canon ending. Because they've already got books or Forgotten Realms DLCs because I can't remember, about certain characters that were in this game, with Karlach and Astarion specifically. They've already determined a canon ending for those two characters, so I imagine they're probably gonna go with the the canon ending, what most people consider the canon ending. But I mean, if it was, like I said, if it wasn't made by the same people who were making Last of Us, I would be super, super hyped for this show. Because the storyline, the setting, just all of it is really great storytelling wise, in my opinion.
This is a rich setting, and same as you, Amanda. As soon as I heard who was running this, I was like, thank God they can't touch the R.A. Salvatore stuff. Because
correct.
This is going to be abominable. It's going to be another franchise that gets. But then again, they've been there hasn't been any good D&D adaptations since the original cartoon in the 80s, in my opinion. So
I mean, the newest one, like Honor Among Thieves, I thought it was a B, like as far as like movie. Like I thought it was okay.
It was okay.
It was watchable. I mean, I'll admit that, but it wasn't enjoyable. It was too. The writing was like one of my biggest criticisms about. And I learned this from being a dungeon master, by the way. When you write something, whether it's a dungeon module or whether it's a book or whatever, if you can edit something out and nothing changes, it shouldn't be there. There's a ton of stuff in that movie that you could literally snip out and nothing changes. And if you can do it like you can take out 1/3 of a movie like that, whoever wrote it originally, they need to touch it up and like that was what I felt watching it. There was like so much stuff in this movie, like stupid jokes on the side. It was like that Thor Ragnarok movie where they have a good plot and all of a sudden there'd be a 2-minute comedy sequence, that type of stuff too, So
Right.
Hello,
and
Jenna,
I agree.
welcome.
And like
you're Barmy. Hello, welcome. Just want to say hi to the folks who are dropping by here. So appreciate you guys being here. Jenna, always
Everybody. You know
Like,
what
if
made
you-
me mad about that movie? The bard didn't have a weapon, and they never showed him using magic. They showed him using bardic music, but he never used any magic.
Well, some people speculate that he's one of the newer subclasses of bard, kind of like someone
He would still have a weapon.
There is a subclass of bard that doesn't like you don't use a weapon. I forget specifically what it's
Oh,
called.
that sounds horrible.
Basically, yeah. They're basically useless. An actual gameplay, that particular bard is useless, but for like role playing purposes, it's great.
Right, those guys that like to seduce everybody every other turn, and then you got to role play out the grossness, and they make it weird for everyone. And
but it's up to the dungeon master. When your player picks a character, it's your obligation to make your game something they can play with that character.
Right.
If you don't want the character of that type in your class, it's like the you out evil characters in the campaign type of thing. You either dress with the player before they make the character so they know not to do it, or if you say make whatever you want, you have to make your,
And so if you scroll up a little bit, Roman, to the old elf looking guy, that character is voiced by J.K. Simmons. So there's a lot.
Really?
Yes,
Oh,
there's a lot when it comes to this game. When it won Game of the Year, and it's still in the top 10 most played games every single year. When I say this particular game has such great storytelling, cinematography as far as a game is concerned, story writing, plot, it's near perfect as far as a game can be. And so the simple fact that they're thinking about doing a TV series, one, you are setting yourself up for failure because this game is so loved. And it's got such a great cast of voice actors and actors that even normal people like J.K. There's a ton of people who if you're familiar with voice acting or acting in general, are in this game.
It's more than just that, man, though. There's multiple Baldur's Gate games, and they've all been good or great games.
Yes.
I played the first.
I remember, how was it, 20 years ago?
At least.
Because I remember it was after Bard's Tale 3 came out. I think maybe the first or second. It was a few years after that. But then that's when we started getting the next generation of role-playing online games. And not online, but you could do one of the soul of them, basically.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Baldur's Gate 2 was 98.
Yeah, so I am right. Wow. The Bard's Tale games were in the early 90s. So, yeah.
Right.
And
I played Neverwinter and Neverwinter 2. Those are also set in Forgotten Realms.
Yeah,
yes.
Neverwinter Nights, is that what it's called? Neverwinter.
Neverwinter Nights.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Well, and then there's also the Neverwinter online game, the multiplayer, massively multiplayer game, which I never played that one because that's fourth edition, from what I understand.
Roman, I don't know if you have time. I know you don't have time, but if you ever wanted to play a role-playing online role-playing game, go grab the big Baldur's Gate game. You would enjoy it if you had time to play it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
But yeah,
I don't have time to do most things in my life at this point. It's exciting me. So this is something I know nothing about. That's why I figured you guys.
one of my favorite games.
Passion about this. It's But I like I said, I knew there was going to be a kerfuffle for a certain segment, the gaming crowd. I'm not a gamer myself, as I've mentioned many times. I have neither the skill nor time for it. Mostly the skill was the determining factor. But
well, it's
I mean, you can roll a die, right?
I can't actually. No, it's all gone. This was a bit of exciting news that we elder members of the crowd here, Teague and Joker and my included, and Dempsey almost. Mummy 4 is happening. They are doing it
with Brendan Fraser.
Yeah.
So they're making it. They are making it happen now. Yeah, Rachel Weisz is on board as well. So they're doing it. This is.
I'm into it.
I am not a big fan of the multiple sequel realm, I suppose. I like this though because the Brendan Fraser factor, I guess, is the main reason. He's a good guy in Hollywood, which is such a rare thing, and this phenomenon that came about largely after he won his Oscar for The Whale is when the train really started getting traction, and so I'm happy for him. I'm happy this is going to be a thing. I hope they do it right. I suspect they will with both he and Rachel on board. Again, these are all hopes. I don't know. So and that ups the chances a lot. Agreed. And that's kind of it. Is just the headline, and that this thing is actually coming. That's cool.
Hopefully, more Mummy 1 and less Mummy 3.
Yes.
Except
Mummy 3 was okay. It wasn't horrible. I mean, it just wasn't.
That's not good either.
How about don't do a direct sequel?
How about
just make a movie?
How about I'm overcome with I don't care.
I think the real problem is going to be the least fun human being ever born is Rachel Weisz, and she has guilt about this already. She shamed her husband into being possibly the worst James Bond ever, and that's even worse than all 60 James Bonds in the manic comedy James Bond movie from the early 60s. It is possibly the least fun, most woke, feministic, boring person in the world, and the only person who enjoyed Black Widow. Rachel Weisz is just not fun. It's not fun. I saw her ass in Enemy at the Gate, and I'm over it.
And that's also Jude Law's in that as well. Am I correct?
That's a good movie. I like that movie.
That's a good movie.
It's a good movie with terrible actors. No, it's World War II, but it's a good movie with really bad actors. And the one thing I would say is there are really good supporting casts in that, keeping Jude Law, who is just one of the most chaotically horrible actors I've ever seen in my life, on the rails in that movie. But the problem with that is that although it is a true story, our sources for that are TASS from the Soviets and an equally disreputable paper from not the Second or the Fourth Reich, but the one between those. So that's our true story, although there's a lot of evidence that's probably mostly true.
And Rachel Weisz was in that horrible film Constantine, which was a horrible film.
I still like that movie. I know you
guys wrong about that.
It's a terrible adaptation. I like.
Doesn't she look like she has bad breath?
Accepted.
Am I the only one who thinks Rachel Weisz looks like she has bad breath?
I can see it.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I would, but I'd be like, do you want a shot of Rumplemans, baby?
Yeah.
My complaint about Rachel Weisz is her eyes are slightly too far apart, like she's becoming a prey animal, and it's a little disturbing.
She looks like
but you say that, but that's in the same world as we have Anya Taylor-Joy, who is really moving more toward the wall eyes.
Moving more.
That's true. No, she's almost a full prey animal. Full prey animal. So anyway, like I said, I just wanted to bring this up. I thought it was interesting.
I like that thing from Ice Age.
Yes.
That's funny.
Yeah, voiced by Leguizamo, who is just another piece of work.
You mean Luigi
John
Mario?
Leguizamo is a giant piece of shit, and I can't even say that. There's not even a nice way to say it.
Sudden meltdown out of nowhere. He really is the piece of garbage who shot Harrison Ford and launched the career of J.J. Abrams. I think that's where it all went wrong in regarding Henry. He shot Han Solo, and every time we've seen Harrison Ford after that movie, he's kind of intellectually just. Let's face it. Have you seen The Force Awakens?
Yeah. He's still making up for being in that Mario movie, is what it is.
I honestly, I'm still not over Force Awakens, because if you think about it, the thing that she fixes when she says she bypassed the compressor, isn't that the entire reason he ends up getting frozen in carbonite in Empire Strikes Back, because he can't fix the fucking hyperdrive? So she outhands him and avoids him an entire movie worth of a sidetrack, and we could have been spared Book of Boba Fett if he just had known Rey sooner.
Just rip the thing out. There is nothing about the sequel, literally nothing on the sequels that I like. The prequels, and I know I step on a little bit of toes with this. I don't like the prequels. There are aspects of each of the movies of the prequels that I like, but
they're good.
As a complete work, I don't like them.
I like Revenge. It's worth it for Revenge of the Sith, which is one of the best movies of all time.
My son likes that one.
George Lucas made a lot of mistakes, especially in Phantom Menace. We probably should have started with Hayden Christensen. The first 15 minutes of Attack of the Clones.
Don't need the kid. You don't need the kid. Fuck the kid.
The first 15 minutes of Attack of the Clones. The one thing that we find out is, first we blow up Keira Knightley and all the clones. So it's like we won't have a confusion. We're gonna know who Padme is. Then we change Anakin's, and then oh, Jar Jar, I'm afraid you're going to have to do homework for this movie. You won't be in it. And it's just like, oh, wow, it's like 15 minutes in. It's not a great movie, but you're feeling better about going forward. And then we have the fight with the assassin. It's a little better.
I would have made the only scene with Jar Jar the opening there, and he sadly gets blasted to death.
I would have liked that. That would have been considerably better.
I like that he's the one who sold out the Republic, though. That was really kind of cool.
It's fitting, I suppose. The most retarded character does the most retarded thing.
George was angry at Jar Jar at that point. You fucked up my career. I'm a legend. Bring you on screen.
Misa gonna be part of
Misa have racist blowback, sir.
It's so true. But then this came out, and I haven't seen this yet. I'm going to play it. I might get hit. I don't care because I get hit all the time.
If you can play the one that's on X, they probably won't see it.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to play the one that's on Dark Horizons. So
if your faces are on and you stop it enough, it supposedly is transformative. Well, it has something to do with at least a couple of people having their cameras on. I think we're good. I'll pitch in.
We'll see what happens here.
Tell me why.
Okay, I'm already out.
No, it's not in black and white.
I'm out. Nicolas Cage, I'm out.
Can you hear the sound?
Yes, I can hear the sound.
Okay.
But Nicolas Cage, I'm out.
Oh, yes, come on.
You didn't know
blasphemy.
I'm okay with this.
Was it not in black and white?
No, think of it as Nicolas Coppola. You'll be okay.
I knew he was the voice, but I just oh, God, no.
Love Nick Cage.
I like the look of the costume.
So fucking over the top.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's over the hill too for this role. He does not have the physical presence.
Do you mean he is over the hill?
I mean, he's fucking old. Okay.
His face is his face looks more than 25 years old.
Spider-Man.
That face is only from the early 2000s.
If Nicolas Cage could just stop being Nicolas Cage, he might be a good actor. Dude, he has had one good role.
He's amazing.
No, he's not. He's
like I said, I still say the next Avengers movie, when they're on Battle World, if Nicolas Cage plays every part, I would be okay with it.
Why do you hate me, Sammy? Jesus.
I managed.
Oh, okay, great.
So is this I didn't notice. This has got to be a Sony movie, right?
Yeah, it's a Sony.
Oh yeah.
Most of the time. What's going on, man?
I don't care.
I think it's gonna be at least fun. It may not be good. That's like me at like midnight every time I'm in my fucking house.
Okay.
Wait. What the hell happened to him?
I beat up some guys in a bar.
Oh, yeah, great. That happens.
And I got plastered.
So that's basically just Nick Cage's life, is what they're going.
Yes, which is why his best role was leaving Las Vegas, because he's just playing
that movie brings me down. That movie makes me sad inside, except for the scene when he's going through the store with the shopping cart, because I've done that. And it's very liberating. I'm not going to lie. That's like one of my favorite scenes in any movie ever. I don't know what's going on.
That was the triumph in leaving Las Vegas when he's grabbing all the booze. But his best movie's Wild at Heart with Admiral Holdo.
Not Raising Arizona?
Raising Arizona with Admiral Aki is also okay, but both movies have been diminished by bitch co-stars who ended up as horrible sci-fi roles. Yeah. They're both good actresses. I like Holly Hunter. I like Laura Dern, but
how about The Wicker Man and the Bees?
I like
Bees was a real hero in that movie.
Yes. The original one with the Equalizer wasn't a bad movie either.
Yeah.
Oh, Bees! Oh, I love Nicolas Cage. You say he's too old, but remember, let's just remember his face is only 25. He doesn't have the face of a 25-year-old, but he does have only a 25-year-old face.
Ever since that movie Face Off, right?
Come on, he's just thinking with Nicolas Coppola. Yeah, who would ever think seeing Face Off he would end up like this?
You're right.
And then Ghost Rider was terrible. Ugh.
He did that Five Nights at Freddy's movie that wasn't Five Nights at Freddy's.
His uncanny face is now stretched out enough, and he's aged a little within the facelift. It's not as uncanny as it was 5 years ago.
What are you thinking about over there?
Oh, damn, an access. I like the suit. I think the suit looks good. Again, I think it's gonna be fun. It may not be good, but it could be fun. The Rock was a fun and good movie. I like The Rock.
Agreed. Yeah, I'm in on that.
James Bond.
He looks far less uncanny here, but wow, like he looks big.
No,
he doesn't look good here.
Maybe it's the role.
He looks like a mortician did his makeup.
Let's remember, like
he's got some kind of thing going on here, and whatever's happening here and here.
I don't know. Is that makeup and lighting? Is it? Yeah, I don't know how much of this they've transformed him even more from the real Nicolas Cage, but let's remember they put his face on pause for a while. Then he went away for a while. When he came back, he looked real weird, disappeared again, and the facelift is loosened up. He looks less uncanny, but we're not too sure what he looks like. We haven't totally seen him in a few years.
Yeah, scroll down. Let's watch that one.
No, let's not. Jesus,
black and white version's got to be better than this.
We're almost through this.
Special crisis, if I'm honest.
Struck a nerve, huh?
Something's going on here. Don't know what any of them are. I'm only vaguely familiar with the character, so I'm okay with that.
Dude, if Madam Web shows up in this movie, I'm gonna lose
Well, you know,
fucking CGI, man, and I know that's oh, here it is, and I'll kill the sound on this. So the
that looks way better.
Yeah,
it does look better. It's going to be better in black and white. I think you're right.
Yeah.
The
absolutely
fucking the CGI in that last quick scene though looked fucking terrible. And I don't know if that's just because it's still in production or if it just looks fucking terrible.
Neither would surprise me.
Yeah.
No, that's the problem of the modern era. I just don't fucking know because CGI. When we watched the fucking Dragon Wars. No, the Dragon, the Reign of Fire. The fucking CGI in that is really good. And that's the same era, of Lord of the Rings, around the same time. And that was 20 fucking years ago plus some. And now it's everything looks, and I've said this before, it's just I don't know how you fucking did it, guys. How did you fuck up making a thing worse 20 fucking years later? It's amazing.
Right?
Zax.
Hey, buddy.
The special effects in Star Trek Enterprise are so much better than the special effects in Starfleet Academy. So, yeah, you're right.
I haven't watched the Academy because I just can't do it. What is that sound outside my house? Yeah, it's either gunshots or backfire. We'll find out soon, folks. This could be that
prostitute from the radiator, Roman.
What one time.
It's them illegal spiders under your keyboard, man.
Don't talk about them. I don't want them to come out. They've been pretty good lately, just kind of staying where they are. I did have a Black Widow on the patio the other day, though. I was doing some cleanup for the Super Bowl event I was having, and I moved this box that has been sitting there for like 15 fucking years. That was not cool.
Can I just say, I claim that Super Bowl for the fans of the New York Jets because our kicker and our quarterback scored all the points for the winning team. It just shows that our owner is a complete and total effing idiot. Please leave town with the team and leave the name behind so we can have a chance to have a good New York Jets. F you, Woody Johnson. You're a goddamn idiot.
Accepted.
Allegedly.
That's how I feel about Art Liddell.
At least the Ravens won a couple of Super Bowls.
Yeah, true.
Thinking of defecting
This
to the
is what I'm
Ravens.
talking about right here. That CGI looks like shit. Even in black and white, it looks like shit.
Yeah. Yeah, but the black and white version
like,
of this whole thing looks so much better.
Overall, yeah, it looks way better.
For the wrong reasons,
that
though.
last portion had that video game quality that I fucking don't like when they throw that at me.
Does the black and white look better just because it's more forgiving? Is it for the wrong reasons?
It's probably for the wrong reasons, but that's
know.
okay.
It's more atmospheric to me. The era,
Yeah.
noir. Plus,
The
his
color
character in
version
Spider-Verse
looked-
was all black and white. Like that was his whole
The
shtick.
color version looked flat.
Yes.
Like they filmed it for black and white, but the color version is just
and then they put a color palette on it.
Yeah.
Right.
We're going to talk about something that I don't think is actually going to be a thing, but I'd like it to be a thing, even though I know the parties we're dealing with are sketchy. All right. It's like it's 1980 and you want to go buy marijuana and you know it's not going to go well, but you're going to go anyway. So that's where we're going to go with this.
Hold on, let me light up.
Right.
And that's this. Snyder is pushing really hard with Netflix to get a Dark Knight made.
Why?
I don't care.
Why?
He's talking about bringing back Cavill too.
He's still
He's
around.
a fucking horrible storyteller.
Yeah.
He's a horrible fucking storyteller. No.
Hang on. While I generally agree with your pretty much everything you just said, Watchmen was a very accurate, aside from the ending, which was actually I thought better than the comic book because it would have.
Yeah, agreed. Agreed.
That was a great comic book adaptation. It was almost
the movie, yes.
But we drove to that movie in Yugos. It's been a long time since Zack Snyder's been good.
I know.
Where's the good movie since then?
Oh, the Yugo, by the way. Wow. I've talked about a Yugo ever.
But here's the thing. Okay, but here's the thing with Snyder. As long as he has a template to go off of, he's fine. It's when he has to think for himself that he gets himself in trouble.
I disagree.
He doesn't have to think. Well, he could just go Dark Knight Returns.
Well, because the Watchmen. Because the Watchmen was basically panel for panel from the comics.
Yeah, he has to stick exactly to the storyboard,
except for the hentai ending.
Right, and then that was also the same.
The ending was better.
Exactly. Thank you, Jacob. Thank you, Jacob, as well. Same with 3. Same with 3.
Oh fuck yeah! I love the 300. 300 was brilliant as well.
But it was. But again, it was panel for panel. It was a complete adaptation. So when he doesn't have to think, he's fine. It's when he has to think and go outside of what's already in front of him that he gets in trouble.
Dark Knight Returns presents that, though. It gives him panel for panel, and it's Frank Miller, which he loves doing. He doesn't have, as long as he doesn't fucking go outside the box, this could be an incrediable movie, especially given the age of the players now. Affleck's up there a few years, and Henry Cavill I still love.
I'm just
in a non-sexual way.
No.
Okay, again, I don't know. I don't know how this would work because these are all licensed characters under
Well,
DC.
I think that's the right now. That's if the Netflix deal they're looking at things that could happen as far as the Warner Brothers buyout.
Right, because he keeps posting up these pictures.
Yeah, this is Paramount based. If it comes out with Paramount, which with the way Star Trek is going, unless they're obligated to show it, the idea that Paramount gets any more IPs is, they need to explain this Star Trek show and it's over if they want our respect. This has been something. But I mean, you say when Zack Snyder has a template, he's good. I would mostly agree. But what happens when Zack Snyder takes a little too much of his focusing medication and he shows us a movie with, 12 minutes of conversationless people walking upstairs without music? I don't need that.
I'm also, but my thing is, regardless of who buys the Warner Brothers, these are still licensed characters under DC.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
which is under James Gunn now.
Mm-hmm.
right.
They could give another license pretty easy, though. He's not, I don't think he's the exclusive Batman guy. We had a Batman thing last year from, of all people, J.J. Abrams had a Batman body positivity animated series reboot. It was really bad. It was called, I forget, it was just a Batman show. Him and Matt Reeves did it together. It did not help Matt Reeves' case to get another movie. DC passed on it. Warner Brothers passed on it. It ended up a Netflix show. You never saw that with the fat female penguin?
No.
Voiced by Minnie Driver?
Oh, no, I
That's on
did see
Prime.
that. I hated that show.
That's on Prime.
So they can give out more than one Batman license.
I didn't like it.
It's on Prime
watch
because
that.
the first three licensees passed on it and absolutely refused to show it. And then that, I believe, brings us to my problem is with Star Trek right now. It looks like if the guy makes it, he only owes first look to CBS Paramount. If they pass, he can sell it. Now, we saw that with Star Trek Prodigy. They allowed that to be sold. But I think what happened is Kurtzman has seriously lost his edge, and he's terrible. And with the contract being so old and from other people, I think that he is using this to extort, in my opinion, allegedly, a higher fee from Paramount than they would ever give him. Because you can't tell me that this is a $10 billion series we're watching with Starfleet Academy. It's some of the stupidest shit you've ever seen in your life. And it's all in payrolls.
I remember reading that the new owners of Paramount basically told Kurtzman they're not renewing the contract.
Right.
So
everyone's saying that, but we can't know till June. I think there's a possibility that there'll be an announcement around March 17th. We are on the time frame I laid out on September 26, 2024, when I said that if Paramount gets it, he's booted. So that the reason why you get two different stories is the people at Paramount have changed, but Paramount has always wanted to get rid of this expensive loser of a show to feed the money to things like Taylor Sheridan, who they lost. And then there's people at Secret Hideout who are like, oh, no, it's great. We got 3 more shows. We just got renewed for 2 more seasons. All Star Trek shows by Kurtzman are currently canceled. It looks like if they pass on it, he has the right to resell it. Think of the brand damage if you could sell your other kind of Star Trek while they're trying to relaunch the new, like, they have the original license. The talk is to go back to Enterprise and continue with a sequel ahead of Enterprise in real time from when we are from the series, and have Archer establishing the Federation at the end of the Romulan War. So you got a potential for an action-packed show that is a return to the original continuity, and no one can get angry because it precedes all the other Kurtzman stuff, unless he tries a 4th and long, because he has, like we said, 25 drops in something like 41 weeks of garbage shows that keep getting worse. So I think he's extorting his fee from them right now. And as we see, you could tank a Star Trek relaunch if Amazon owned this the way they picked up Batman. Oh my God.
Okay. And Jacob's back. Just let you know he's in the.
Okay. Thank you.
He had to drop out really quick. But okay, and I know, Roman, you like Cavill. I have said numerous times, and I'm going to continue to say it. Man of Steel was a decent superhero film. It's a terrible Superman film.
Correct.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I still
Agreed.
His movies all look super cool, but there's like, even in like, I think Batman versus Superman is the ultimate example of like Zack Snyder at odds with himself and hating himself with his own story, because it's like, even at the end of the movie, it's like, okay, you have super speed and super strength. Like, you go fight the Abomination that's like almost being fought to a standstill by Lois. And Batman, you have no special powers, but you go try to save my mom. Like when those guys saw the Batmobile coming, they weren't just going to like let loose on Superman's mom. Not to mention the M70 machine gun belt fed with no belt. I mean, it was one of the dumbest scenes ever constructed. They're holding a flamethrower on her.
They stopped Superman with bullets.
And let's not forget. Let's not forget. This is the guy who gave us the pitch that Kathleen Kennedy rejected because it was so bad. Rebel Moon.
We did see that play out as worst.
Rebel Moon is Zack Snyder working on his own. Much like in not quite as bad, well, or worse than I guess I should say. George Lucas on his own is a terrible creator. George Lucas with restraints is a much better creator. So Zack Snyder definitely needs fucking handlers to push him from here to there and say no.
George's wife.
Well, George's major problem was he cannot write dialogue, not enough for shit.
Well,
that is very true.
There are. I don't think there were 10 or 20 in all of cinema history who could work on their own, like, and be great. I mean,
very few.
You know, Scorsese, Kurosawa. You're talking people, and George Lucas. I love his work, but he's not in none of those guys' class.
No,
you know?
We're like so lucky he walked off The Godfather and Apocalypse Now.
Yeah, right.
Like Lucas, as those who've never heard this before, Lucas almost wasn't going to direct the 3 prequel movies, but his buddy Steven Spielberg said,
"No, George, so much better. It would have been so much better."
Well, he directed the one of them. He directed the Phantom Menace, and then he handed the other 2 off, which is interesting because arguably the best Star Wars film, Empire Strikes Back, was directed by someone who didn't like Star Wars.
Yeah, but
means they were probably more objective.
George was there the whole time, micromanaging and making the guy, was it Irving Kershner, making him completely freaking insane. And you might be right, though. George Lucas might need like someone to take credit as a director while he just stands there freaking out, writing and rewriting and rethinking. But
he needs someone to push him back from his worst tendencies.
And he needs someone.
Jar Jar.
He basically needs
fucking
someone
Jar
to say
Jar
no.
and fucking Ewoks.
Yeah.
See, like that moment was awesome. That was seen there with Grievous, the payoff of Grievous with the multiple lightsabers. But you need to see Clone Wars 2D to really enjoy it. But some of the stuff was really good. I don't have major issues with the.
Palpatine was great in this film.
They keep getting better. Every few minutes, Attack of the Clones gets a little bit better. Honestly, especially from the point where Padme ends up in a belly shirt, that's like high quality. Thank you, George Lucas. That's high quality filmmaking from that point on.
Right, I agree.
Yeah.
Go. Let me know if you hear the beep again.
Was that you?
Yeah.
All right, and then we're on to Masters of the Universe and how the director is making efforts to kill the movie. And why they do this, I don't know.
Why
the fuck do they keep doing this, Joker? Why the fuck do they keep doing this?
You have had so much goodwill from the initial trailer. You had so much. Oh,
the embodiment of toxic masculinity.
What does that mean? Is Skeletor going to be cat calling? I mean, really, is Skeletor going to be cat calling the entire time? Is he going to be man?
I don't know.
Maybe he's actually
Skeletor's a villain, BT Dubs. For those of you who maybe don't have any idea who He-Man or Masters of the Universe, Skeletor's a villain. Let's.
Well, okay. Well,
did you shine your panties in Windex? Because I didn't see me in them.
Which again, we can probably thank that horrible Kevin Smith animated series, because Skeletor gets duped because even Lynch strokes his legs like, oh yeah, so that's and she gets the drop on him because he's. See, I was right.
Yeah,
it announced it.
I'm with you, but just having Jared Leto play as him makes me think it's gonna bomb.
It depends on how he's cast.
You know,
in my opinion.
Everything aesthetically, the look of it. I mean, Man at Arms. Okay, you race swap Man at Arms, fine.
Yeah, that's weird.
I am less offended by that, but the aesthetic of Castle Grayskull, the sword, the way Skeletor looks, the costume of Man at Arms looks good. Tila looks good. Skeletor looks great. Evil Lynn looks great.
Let's take a little time out, guys. Admiral Teague has to go, so why don't you tell us what we have coming up? And
yeah, Mr. Teague,
you there?
You are muted, sir.
I was. Thank you for seeing the private chat. I appreciate it. I was so glad I was able to come by. Hopefully, I'll be able to do it for a longer time, sometime in the future when we get done with our journey through Starfleet Academy, which, what can I say? It is proving to be the worst Star Trek show to watch and the worst Star Trek story. They have been topping themselves. We have not reached terminal velocity. Every week has been a little worse than the week before. And I'm pretty sure that next week, when we finish this two-parter, this will be the worst story once again. I have great confidence.
All right.
Sorry, I had to step away briefly, and then Teague's leaving. What did you people do while I was gone?
No.
I know. I'm glad you people dropped by, my friend.
I was so glad to be here. Come by sometime.
All this information in the description. What do you have coming up, buddy? What do you go ahead and do your pitch?
All right. Well, I have a Starfleet Academy video dropping probably tomorrow, early afternoon, morning. I'm just about finished with that. I'm just about finished with it, so I don't have to look at it much anymore. I figured out a new method to only have to watch it about 3 times, which is painful enough. And unfortunately, I guess what I have to say is check me out after you get done listening to Roman, because basically my broadcast schedule mirrors this show, which is why I only get here once in a while. But these are my favorite Star Wars guys. You guys are another great pop culture panel. Nothing but colleagues. There's no real competition here, and we're serving much different audiences. So I just don't feel like it's the same thing. We have some people who do Star Trek against Star Trek, and that's whatever. Well, the whole other thing. But you guys are great. I'm on Tuesday nights and Thursdays, usually, in the evenings on the East Coast, and Saturday nights I'm on at 9 p.m. On the East Coast for Star Trek Enterprise. We're finishing season 4. Watch it, as a video on demand after you watch this great program, because we make evergreen content with the Star Trek Enterprise reviews and the new Trek stuff. It gets pretty funny. If you want to see 4 old men in need of medication, check it out.
Well, right on, dude. Again, thank you for being here. And yes, please do go check out his channel. All the information is in the description, and I just dropped a link in Jan's chat. So, Teague, thank you so much for coming by, my friend.
Thank you for having me, guys. Everybody here is invited on the weekday show. Let's talk about when we can get you on there, and I'll see you soon.
Oh yeah, live long and prosper, man.
So
Mando in the middle, it's Mando.
So back to the Master of the Universe thing, because I had seen stuff from Az and Gary and a bunch of other folks in our sphere, and all of them had positive things to say about the initial trailer, as far as
and then the director drops this fucking shit bomb for literally no reason. No reason.
No, I can tell you why he did it. This is marketing, man. What you do is you make it to where you piss off the left and the right gets happy. That's what happens. Same thing they did with the Harry Potter stuff, where, if you buy this, the left will get big mad. And look how many copies that thing sold. So Yeah, I'm telling you,
I don't know.
This is
See,
all marketing.
as soon as I hear a director dropping words like toxic masculinity in a way that he believes, it makes me go no to the project. Even though I've seen the preview and I thought the preview looked fine. I'm not a big Masters of the Universe guy myself. It's not my bag, baby.
Well, we've seen that before though, and we find out it's not true.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
The question is,
it's like why? But like, well, think about
because
Dungeons and Dragons.
They like to make the fans mad.
Yeah,
they do. But Dungeons and Dragons, it did not help that movie at the box office. That movie would have done far better if they hadn't put out their kind of false propaganda bullshit.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Or this director doesn't care.
Or let's maybe think of this, because it's been getting good reception from the folks that the studios and those folks that they hate.
Mm-hmm.
So you're accepted at the cocktail parties that you have to say something that's going so you can get your invite back to this cocktail party or to speak on this
That's
panel.
actually a good take, Joker. That's
yeah.
That's
although it's a good point, it's still a terrible idea because it's still going to impact the box office.
Right.
Another thing we have to remember though is these people, these directors and actors, they get their paycheck. They don't care as long as they get their paycheck about the consequences of their actions.
Yeah. Right. So, you're right. You're right. I know you're right.
We've seen actors sabotage movies. You know, like remember the interview with Brie Larson, Chris Hemsworth, and
Don Cheadle.
Oh,
and then he was saying some crazy, and they were looking like, "What are you doing?"
Right. As opposed to a film that was a massive box office success, Maverick. What did Tom Cruise say? We made a fun film that we think you'll like.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, but Tom Cruise knows how to do business.
Right.
Yeah, Tom Cruise doesn't need the guild.
Well, it's not even that. It's not even that. I mean, we kind of discussed something like this on my show last night, where you're trying to catch this very targeted audience, and all you're doing is creating this tribalistic atmosphere, where what you should be doing is trying to create a product that appeals to the most people possible. I mean, Masters of the Universe, and I can, unless some of the dialogue, whatever, is generally for it looks like it may be for a younger audience. The color palette, the very bright colors.
Yes.
And if this is something that a dad can take his kid to, like, I used to watch this.
That'd be great.
That right there. Exactly.
Boom.
Exactly.
Wouldn't that be a thing? Something you can actually take a child to.
Yeah. Well, and you want your villain to be this masculine, trying to take over actual threat.
Right. An alpha male. You want an alpha male.
Absolutely. And what do these people call toxic masculinity out there?
Yeah.
It's just
alpha
being
male.
a normal guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
So if he is an actual male
villain, exactly,
who's a real threat, then that might actually be cool. Like we'll see.
Yeah, and that is one of those, wait and see. The problem is, again, it doesn't make me want to go to the box office to see it.
Right.
I can watch it in a month at home and go, that movie wasn't that bad.
Right.
But
think about the last directors we heard. Like Taika Waititi coming out and being like, I'll ruin your lore in a second or something.
Taika Waititi is a fucking cocksucker.
Right. So
I don't like him.
And he was right. He ruined it.
He did. He makes a point of doing it though. It's like, why, Taika? Why would you do that?
Same as that round-headed hack, Ruin Johnson.
Yep. But yeah, I didn't hear anything in that article that would make me not want to go see it, but I didn't hear anything in there that would make me want to go see it either. Because Jared Leto, and it's like, Jared
Leto on his own is kind of poison these days.
Yeah,
which is unfortunate, but he really has become. He's going
to be Morbin all over the place.
Actor. I did not hear anything that made me want to see it less because I want to see this film. And Jared, again, it's Skeletor. I don't see Jared Leto's face in there. And again, he's a monkey dance.
Yeah.
Do your role, say your lines, and from what I've seen, it looks fine.
It's method too.
Right. But it looks like Masters of the Universe much more than Dolph Lundgren looked.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Actors and actresses just need to shut their mouths.
Shut the fuck up.
But
Shut the fuck up and just.
You're gonna ruin your own movie if you keep talking.
the Morena Baccarin.
Go ahead.
Morena Baccarin as the sorceress.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who that is, but I'm okay with that.
Oh, yes, you do.
But,
you do.
Here we could do a show, and I'm actually going to mentally slot this. Actors who ruined their own franchise, sellability, that kind of stuff.
Oh, like
there are a lot of them.
We could do that show every.
There are a ton of them that have done this. Where if that actor is in it, Jared Leto isn't one of them, but there are many who are in it. I'm not going to see it because that actor is in it.
Yeah, like Pedro Pascal.
Mark Ruffalo is getting there. Mark Ruffalo.
Oh, he's there for me.
He's there for me too.
Yeah.
Now I would say that someone who was in that class, but apparently has learned a few things because she's keeping her mouth shut, is Brie.
What has she been in?
Yes, I've been told. I heard that she fired her previous PR person and got a new one.
Yeah, she's very.
What has she been in though?
Knows? Nothing. Brie's been in
that's probably why. That's
why.
Yeah,
so, she got fucking.
So there's a lot of damage that she has. There's a lot of damage that she's got to rebuild.
Imagine being an Oscar winner and then having to rebuild your career because you fucked it up so bad.
Right.
Which is exactly what she did.
It was her feet. That was what did it.
Her feet
and
are
then she
hot
shut herself.
for a goat.
I
don't know what's going on with Lawrence with this new Exorcist series. Poor Laurence Fishburne. He's hard up for money. I don't know. But there's like this whole new Exorcist trilogy that's going on now. The 2023's Exorcist the Believer, which I think 7 people saw. Ego, our good friend Ego, was one of the 7.
Right. Well, it's going to be divorced from that, so it might actually have a chance.
And we'll see. I don't know why. There's still a giant question mark above my head because that movie was terrible, and which makes me think this movie is not going to be better. Even Laurence Fishburne's a fine actor. I have no problem with Laurence Fishburne at all, but that's not a draw for me to go see this Exorcist movie.
Right. What?
This would be Exorcist.
Do we know anything else about this movie?
No, I don't.
No, but it's
is that from the movie?
No,
that's got to be from old shit. That I think
that looks
something else.
Yeah, that looks bad.
I don't even know. I don't know what that's from either.
Lawrence, he's all right. He's not a draw. He's not a negative.
He's a good actor.
Look, maybe he's playing the main priest in The Exorcist 7 or whatever it's going to be.
Right. But this is going to go down the same route as most other horror franchises. The sequels are terrible. And you can just expect that from about 90% of horror
sequels. Whatever it is.
The Exorcist franchise paralleled the Highlander franchise. The first one is great.
Yeah.
The third one is watchable. The TV show is the Exorcist TV show.
TV show is good. I'm only this far into it, but I like the TV show. I actually like Exorcist 3. It is a not perfect adaptation of the novel by William Peter Blatty called Legion. That was Exorcist 3.
No wonder that image looks so bad. It was the new Witcher.
Right.
Oh.
Oh no!
That's right.
That's why. It's like what? Why is that so bad? That's why.
The Switcher.
That explains it at least.
The Fisher.
Switcher. Excuse me. We're gonna jump over. Yeah, we're gonna jump over that topic. I'll save that one.
But yeah,
we are gonna talk about this though because this pisses me off, and it's like, it pisses me off, but it's not shocking. And you, dear panel members, and for the 6 audience members who are still watching, you let me know what you think. If you can say flop or hit, either of the two. There's no middle ground on this because it's going to be one or the other.
Flop.
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 Flip flop.
Yeah, it's like a gay dude looking at a penthouse. Flop.
Yep.
Roman,
Yeah.
Roman and I, we were talking about the first Pirates of the Caribbean movie about 3 weeks ago, and Roman heard this. When he was playing this character that way in the movie, they kept trying to make him stop. They thought it was horrible. It was going to fail until they got to like a test screening, and that's when everyone thought he was ruining the movie when playing Jack Sparrow that way.
Right.
Okay. Pause.
Keith
Okay,
Richards.
pause. Okay, pause. Right here. You would think they would learn because this film here is the Pirates film that had Jack Sparrow in it the least, and it is the worst one. So you want to go take Jack Sparrow completely out and expect it to be better. The key is more Jack Sparrow. That's what people are coming
Everybody
to
knows.
see.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, this-
Right.
is
What
this
was
a
the
Disney
Margot
product?
Robbie movie Joker that they did? It was a
Birds
DC
of Prey.
Margot Birds of Prey.
It was terrible.
How'd that go?
It did
That
not.
movie
There's
made me
actually
want
quite a bit of
follow
people
my
who
own
liked it. I didn't actually
okay,
see it,
okay.
but there are people who
Okay,
liked
okay.
it though.
I don't know anybody who even
okay.
saw it.
Okay.
Yeah,
there
I don't
were
know
folks-
anybody
okay,
who saw it either.
I saw it with some friends, and
Well, now I know some one person who saw it.
and the two folks that I went with, they lean not far left, but more left than me. They liked it, and I'm like, this is crap. This is absolute girl boss crap.
Yeah.
But this is
Because
what
it
this
wasn't a success by any measure.
No, it
so
flopped.
they can't even.
It bombed.
So it's not that.
And
And if they
and
do
we're
this,
if we're gonna get Margot Robbie playing Jack Sparrow,
well, she's not going to
Jack
play Jack
Sparrow's
Sparrow.
the female
She's,
version of
she's
Jack
the
Sparrow.
lead with the focus on Jack Sparrow's son, who's probably black. So I don't know what any of this. I don't know what any of this actually means.
I mean, Jack kind of spread his seed around the Caribbean. That's
He was
possible.
I mean, we
Right,
know
I
he
can
did.
tell you-
We know he did.
He was with
Well,
Calypso.
and he's a
was he not?
sailor. He's doing sailor stuff. We've all been there.
Right.
But what I'm
And Jack
saying
Sparrow
is,
said Brandy.
Why are the
Well,
you know
condoms
what,
always
Sammy,
gone?
Sammy, you know what I don't like
Where's
about
all
that
the
song
rum
is they
gone?
make Brandy sound like she's retarded.
They do. They
She does
do.
her best to understand that line
Yeah.
from that song. It always makes you think, is Brandy retarded? Are they,
And he's like,
what are they doing
bitch,
down here?
I'm never coming back. But still,
They'll make Jack
Brandy
Sparrow's
kept
son
it up,
Black
hope.
Sparrow.
Oh, no. It's going to happen, folks.
And the people said,
but-
Brandy, you're a
They'll
retard.
be played by Laurence Fishburne.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then again,
What a
but then again,
dumb bitch you be.
but
No,
this
it's
is
gonna be
still,
Will Smith's kid.
but this is
No,
still,
no, don't do that to me, Dempsey. No.
but just going back to this is still going to be a Disney project under the current regime at
Right.
Disney.
Right, which is why Johnny Depp's not going to work for them because
Not
he
gonna be
promised he would never work for Disney again.
Mhm. Yeah, well, I mean, they
You're a retard.
dropped his ass, man. Like,
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, they didn't just drop him, man. They were smearing him and all kinds
Yeah.
of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was bad. I'm surprised he
And
didn't
Amber
sue him.
Heard pooped in his bed. He had to deal with all that, and then he goes home
All
to
kinds
like
of
a
shit.
loaf.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Maybe he was into it at the time, though. See, they never went over that.
I didn't get that impression. I did
He's
not get that
Weird
impression.
guy.
He's a weird guy. He's a weird
Yeah.
guy, admittedly.
Hanging around with Tim Burton all them years.
Where do I want to go? Where do I want to go? Well, here we're gonna go here because this will be. This
You
will be
hang
a
out
quick
with Tim Burton long enough.
Yeah.
And
one. You end
Tim
up with shit in your mouth.
Yeah.
Shit in my
This
bed.
is kind of an interesting one because this is like a weird, I would say, horror cult movie. The House of the Dead.
Terrible.
Oh man,
He's so bad.
But they're gonna make Paul W.S. Anderson, which I find just interesting, is gonna do a follow-up to House of the Dead 23 years later.
I'm trying to use my vast memory to play this movie back in my mind. And what I remember is this extremely hot chick in like U.S. flag pants kicking ass. And when we all watched that movie, my crowd, and she died, we were like, give us our money back, and walked out of the theater. That's what I remember from that movie.
Nice.
Or out of the video.
Here she is.
We were watching it.
So I don't know. It's just kind of a weird thing. Like I said, making a sequel to a movie.
I mean,
many years later.
You ever watched You a Bowl movies?
They're awful.
yeah, they're not good.
Well, they're awful in a good way. Like they're the ones you want to like make fun of, you know?
Yeah, no,
True.
they're fun
That's
if you're
true.
putting them
Like
on and
Neil
making
Breen
fun
or
of them
something,
friends.
right?
He had one remotely passable film that's called Postal, which is like a dark comedy, but everything else is awful in a good way, you know?
Right.
Like he made some video game adaptations. I remember Alone in the Dark.
Yeah.
You know, I'm trying to. Oh God, I'm having You a Bowl flashbacks now, guys. I thought it was over.
I'm sorry.
I thought it was over.
Sorry, Matt.
Curse my memory. Curse it to hell.
But to do a regular movie sequel many years later is still a pretty unique phenomenon. They still do it. Top Gun Maverick being one of them. This is not Top Gun we're talking about.
No, it's not.
This is a very fringe horror movie that they're doing a very fringe sequel, but with an actual director.
Yul Boll lives in his own universe. He's like that director with Plan 9 from Outer Space. Who was that guy?
Ed Wood.
Ed Wood.
What's up?
Ed Wood, yes. The GOAT.
The GOAT.
Thank you for coming. Late is better than not. So thank you for being with us.
Yul Boll is like him. They're in their own universe. Like they don't understand the way reality works, and they just do what they do. And for some reason, the German company keeps funding his movies.
Well, look down at how much he's asking for the crowdfunding. It's insane the small amount that he's asking for to make this project.
Yeah.
It's
I
like
just
what,
need 25
$14.6K or something?
Yeah, well, the German government will give him $100 million. That's why.
Well, there you go.
That's
he's right. Yeah, you just passed it.
Is that up here?
Yeah, right there.
There it is.
14.6K.
Did you use up all the topics, Roman?
No, we still got a couple more. He's asking for I don't even know. That's not much money.
Like, why the 35? I don't. But anyway,
he couldn't just ask a guy for
that much money.
He doesn't have any friends. He's like, hey, could you give me $14,000, please?
Right. Well,
I thought this was a funny story. That's why I wanted to go. It's just
very strange.
Weird one, man.
I was not expecting to hear that when I went through the list today.
It was just fucking weird.
I was not expecting to see that one.
I got three quick ones that I just want to talk about because I don't want to ignore this. And this is like one of the things Matt and I talk about. We could do like a whole weekly show on this. Chuck Negron from Three Dog Night, who I love. Three Dog Night.
Yeah.
Well, that's the opposite of what Goat just asked for, huh?
Oh, has it been a bad day? What you got? This ain't it. Sorry, but it's us though. So I mean, it is what it is. He's 83, so he's in his window. So it's not like oh my God, how did it happen?
Right.
Three Dog Night is one of the great underappreciated bands of the 70s. Yeah. Joy to the World, Jeremiah was a bullfrog. The song One. They actually, and what Three Dog Night did, which was an interesting thing, and a lot of artists did this back in the 70s, they covered other people's songs far better than the original band did, and they became like #1 hits.
Yeah, like
it was crazy.
Detroit natives, by the way, Detroit natives.
Like George Thorogood did.
Yeah.
So it's again, this is gonna be just kind of a quick interesting kind of thing but I'm a big Three Dog Night fan. Like I said, I love that band so much.
Oh, did he die today?
No, this was a little bit ago. a little bit ago, a few days ago. He died a few days ago. What?
I grew up with this stuff because my dad was born that same year, 1942.
But I mean, I heard Three Dog Night when I was a kid. My wife, Mrs. of the Empire, loved Three Dog Night. They listened to it on an 8-track in their van when they were driving across country. You know. Yeah. Then the Three Doors Down singer, Brad.
That was
this one was sad, man. He's a young guy, cancer. It just, you know,
he was just like one of like the good dudes in rock and roll. There, you know, there was never any like controversy around him or anything. He wasn't like a demonic guy, or you know what I mean. He just kept his faith.
Good music everyone could listen to, a soulful voice.
Yeah, I mean, you know, he was a talented guy. That one bummed me out immensely.
So that was another, and then we got a third, which I didn't. This one surprised me. Greg Brown from Cake.
Yeah. Oh man, where the hell have I been?
Yeah.
There's another one. I'm not a singer, but that actor guy.
So Cake is. I have every album, like physical vinyl pressing that they put out.
Oh, nice.
And they are just one of those bands. They are such a unique band. When Cake is on, you can't mistake them for literally anyone else.
The monotone. A monotone that will make you millions.
The song "The Distance" is their biggest hit, but indeed. I will tell you, as a fan and as someone who owns the material, there isn't a bad song on a Cake album. You get a Cake album, you can just play that motherfucker through, and you're like, "That's a good fucking song. That's a good fucking song," because they're all good fucking songs. The A&R guys pick out the ones that get radio play, but the albums themselves are just incredible pieces of music. And
their cover,
I was very shocked by this. I was like, "Oh my god!"
Their cover of "I Will Survive" is fantastic.
Oh yeah,
fucking great.
It's awesome. Cake is the only band that I've ever seen live where the lead singer was just like asking the crowd not to sing along.
Right.
And to this day, I don't know if he was being sarcastic or not.
You never know. That's Cake.
He said it in such a deadpan manner.
Can you please not sing along with us?
Please be remembered fondly.
I'm feeling old now. Those are like bands I grew up with.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, so
dude, I heard Pearl Jam on like the Golden Oldies like channel.
Oh yeah.
All right, this is one I'm borrowing from over at Bounding into Comics. I thought they threw this up there. I thought it sounded like an interesting topic, and we have another topic if we get to it. If we don't, that's okay too, though. 8 powerful villains that were ruined by the MCU.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Where do we start?
Just 8?
All of them. It's all of them.
Yeah, just 8, exactly.
One.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say Thanos should have been on this list too.
Well, we haven't gotten. Thank God we haven't gotten to poor Dr. Doom yet, but he's on his way.
Yep.
Yeah,
they're gonna cut the shit out of Doom.
Oh, that was terrible.
Yes.
Terrible.
What they did to Abomination and She-Hulk
is an abomination.
When he first showed up in
Mando.
The Incredible Hulk, I thought he would look great, and they just gave him wings.
I mean, he does have those in the comics. It's
true.
It's so stupid looking. It's not. It doesn't. You could have taken a little bit of more artistic liberty.
Right.
Yeah.
And you know what? Even if there are guys like me who like get excited, like, oh, that's comic accurate. It's too little, too late for what you did to the character.
Right.
Oh yeah, what they did just is fucking horrible.
Yeah.
Whiplash.
Yeah.
Although I did like you,
Mickey
Rourke as Whiplash. But yeah.
How about the bird?
Yes.
Did you like the bird?
Yeah.
I want my bird.
That's my bird. Yeah, that's not my bird. That is not my bird.
But I will also say that I didn't, but I also did enjoy Sam Rockwell other than that. Come on now.
Yeah.
No, he was fun, and his character.
Well, okay. I love this fight, and when this fight was over, the rest of the movie was downhill.
Yeah, no, because the
Nick
court
Hammer.
scenes before this,
Right?
you know,
The
like
hemorrhoids.
this was. Do you guys remember how kick-ass the trailer was for this? Because
Yes.
it was all stuff before the fight. This fight, and then you saw that, and I was, you know, what a.
But in this fight alone, like
He had that quote. He's like, "When there is blood in the water, sharks will come," and I was just like, "This is gonna be awesome."
But in fact, it wasn't.
The
was
best
real
part,
tension in it, you know, like
And they had the football. They had the suitcase.
yeah.
right. And the best, but the best part about this film was I went to a midnight showing of this film. Was the after credit scene where Coulson is in the desert? Yes, sir. That we found it, and they pan out, and there's Thor's hammer, and then the lightning claps, the thunder claps, cut to black, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah. Remember when
That's
that
back
used
when
to
they were
be
doing those
exciting?
great little
Nice,
little
good
movements in
trailers.
this movie, though.
yes,
Yeah.
That was good stuff.
Now we're forever.
I love the end credit scenes back then.
Yeah.
But
we're
now
forever-
I don't care because
Nope, he loves
it's
the
like
hammer.
3 different end credit scenes. One of them might be mildly interesting. Maybe they don't mean anything. Fucking
Oh, yeah.
I
Yeah,
hated
that was bad.
I
That
can
was
remember.
terrible.
I can remember seeing the previews and like, oh yeah, now we're gonna get this is gonna be good. And then
and you'll never see me coming.
Right.
Even
nope,
even
we
they
did.
tried to fix it and ruined it more when they tried to fix it.
right.
Yeah, right.
They never made it better. No.
No,
No.
and then they tried
Yeah.
to do it more with Shang-Chi, and then
Fucking
that
Shang-Chi.
Well,
got
Shang-Chi's
bad.
dead.
Yeah, it's just
But this guy doesn't look like
dumb.
the jerk who played Shang-Chi.
right.
Right. It's dumb. They made a really terrible decision there.
Yeah.
And yeah. There's no going back on that. It was just bad. It was bad in that movie, and now it's bad overall since they brought it back.
No, it's ruined.
They're
It's
like,
a
it
ruined
would have been
character.
racist
Yeah,
if we cast like an Asian guy, and it was like, doesn't the Mandarin have green skin?
Right.
Like, granted,
yes.
he is kind of like a Fu Manchu like character, but like he's
Right.
green. Like
Here's
whatever.
the thing
So-
about that, Sammy. In the actual comic, yeah, the Fu Manchu thing or whatever, but he was an actual Chinese Mandarin from centuries before. So when called
Yeah.
up the Mandarin, now there's different origins. Some he lived like came back to life, and others he reincarnated. But he wasn't like a modern guy pretending to be a Mandarin.
Yes,
He was an ancient Chinese Mandarin. So
Right.
it you know.
I know it tracks, but people hear the word Mandarin and it's just like, oh, it's racist, and it was like, this is why we
Right.
can't do it. And I was like,
Why?
I would argue what you did is way more
Worse.
offensive.
Oh, hell was.
Tell me you haven't read a comic book without telling me you
Yeah,
have not read a comic book.
Yeah.
Oh, this was awful.
Yeah. Speaking
yeah.
of,
I
and,
remember
and,
when
and,
people
and,
were
and,
bitching
you
that he
wasted
had
Christian
nose.
Bale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you
Oh my
wasted Christian Bale.
God.
yeah.
He was like a twofer on this one.
I mean, this film was just bad from the beginning. This film was awful. Awful.
They brought him in
right
at the
from
wrong
start.
time.
In,
They hadn't set up any of the people that needed to be set up before you introduced this character. Like the
And
same
yeah.
thing that they did with Thanos.
Exactly.
character
You could have
is
started.
the only redeeming
Daniel-
quality from that entire run on Thor. Is
He
this
could have
character.
been a
Right.
multi-dimensional threat,
Right.
and you just like one shot you, and it was like, hey,
Right.
take care of my dumb kid.
Right. And you bring in one of the freaking Allfathers as
Right.
a joke. As a joke. You don't even
Poor Russell
oh my
Crowe.
God. That's so terrible.
What are they thinking?
I wanted
Right.
to
Don't
punch my
like to be
screen.
married
That's
on.
funny that you think that they were thinking. They
But
were thinking
Uh,
money. They were
but they
thinking
gave us
money.
Lady Thor, guys. But we had Lady Thor.
They
Well,
flipped
and-
too hard.
One of the most
and
popular
Naked Thor.
comic runs ever. Said no
Yeah.
one.
Well,
Snap too hard.
I will say this about that movie. I will say this: there were little spots in there that were okay. There were like you could see a little bit sometimes.
Yeah, we
If
get
there's
it. You
just
like
a few little
Look,
good bits,
just
it's
because
not a
I'm a
good
woman
movie.
and it's Chris Hemsworth, like shut up.
All right. Well,
those moments.
Mando, they
Okay.
shited on Hemsworth.
Yeah,
They
that
did.
movie.
did.
Yeah, they really
They
cucked
did.
him in his own film.
They
Well,
did.
and what I don't like is that they're carrying the daughter
Why
thing
he
over
left.
into Doomsday. That's gonna be
Oh.
that's gonna be a bothersome point. This daughter,
Well,
who I don't know or give two fucks about, is gonna be the point.
They've already
for Thor's
Amber Hearded
existence
the
and
bitch.
everything.
which is
Yeah,
also
they got a lion.
which if I'm not mistaken, the daughter wields Stormbreaker. The daughter is wielding Stormbreaker, which is arguably as powerful, if not more powerful, than Mjolnir.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah,
because it can open.
They
It
had it
open the,
designed specifically so he could take out Thanos.
Right.
But
I
it
guess
also
in
doesn't have Odin's.
MCU, Stormbreaker
Doesn't have Odin's
Speaking of Thor villains,
curse. Oh my
Right.
God! I'm glad that he's on this list.
Yeah.
This was terrible.
Yeah.
I
Well,
always
they
thought this
tried
was gonna
with
be the
him
worst
and just-
one.
Like he just gives up at the end of the movie.
Yeah, this movie was a victim of bad writing.
Agreed.
A lot of bad writing.
and you also again wasting a villain or actor. You wasted Christopher
Eccleston.
Eccleston here.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, who I love, but
Yeah.
this was he was unrecognizable
This
in
would
the
have been
role.
good casting if, like I said, the one thing that they keep doing is just killing these villains.
One-shotting them.
Yeah,
One-shotting them.
it's so stupid. Like it
Right.
made sense in like Batman '89 because they didn't know that they were going to get another one. You're obviously going to get another one. Stop doing this.
Yeah. Damn. You all right?
I'm fine. And my phone, this microphone has two good pickups sometimes.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I completely agree.
Yeah.
That movie
Didn't
and
say
it
it.
had better cinematography than the first one, though.
It did.
The
The
first
look
one
of
was
the
all
movie
done.
was
bad looking.
fantastic.
Not a bad
The look of the
looking
movie
film.
was great.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff to like in Thor 2.
Agreed.
No,
Just
I
the
agree.
plot let it down.
Well, and there's a lot of really good stuff to like in Thor 2 because we've seen Love and Thunder. I mean, this
Mhm.
one was a way better film.
Way
Love
better.
and Thunder.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like how
Yeah.
Age of Ultron like holds up way better now because
Right.
like you see
That one is still tough for me, but it's.
Ah,
And then there's
Yeah,
this.
would you rather
So
watch that or the Immortals?
Well, Quicksilver got hit by a bullet. Are you kidding me?
I've never seen
The
the
Eternals.
Eternals.
That's not
or the
quite as
Eternals,
dumb
or
as Superman
whatever.
getting hit by
I
bullets.
haven't seen
but
either of them.
Quicksilver being ended by bullets is pretty stupid.
Yeah, it is.
It doesn't
Like
make
he
any
would
sense.
have to stand there and let it happen, you know.
He would. It's like there's no fucking way. It
I
doesn't
love
work.
what he said. You didn't see that coming. It was
Coming,
like,
did you?
no, we didn't.
No.
Because that's dumb.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Bad writing.
And an entire
Speaking
movie
of
of
bad
bad
writing.
writing would be Red Hulk in Captain America, not Captain America.
Which
Vague New
which
World,
again,
whatever
which
it was
again, which
Captain
again, I go back to just the inception of this film when it said Captain America, New World Order. Okay, that's a bad name, but they went from New World Order to Brave New World, and I'm like, that's
It's
not
like,
better.
what? No.
That's not
Right.
better.
Right. Yeah,
It was
you're
like,
not
and you know,
wrong.
they always kept us hanging. What happened to Sam?
You know
Wilson?
that
Family's
name
drinking
sounds
boat?
that name sounds really bad.
I feel like
Let's do
Yeah.
Brave New
Well,
World.
they
How's
already
that
did
sound?
Wonder Woman 1984.
Oh
So
God.
I feel like Sammy's face is going to end up on that. At some point.
that's just what I look
Oh.
like. You didn't go to Vegas.
No.
But that's how I
No.
showed up.
Headland.
Yeah.
I made
Oh
Headland.
my god!
I made Headland. This guy.
Yes.
This guy.
Oh, okay.
You remember that?
I
don't
do.
remember that, do you?
I remember that one.
MODOK.
This
Hey,
is
Doc.
Another
Leslie
just a
the Head
dumpster
Headland.
fire of a film. Absolute dumpster fire.
I wanna know who saw this
by
being
this
done
point,
and
I
was
already
like,
given
yeah.
up. I'd stop. I haven't watched them.
Right. Who
I
was
think
like, yeah,
after
go
the
ahead, release it.
Eternals, I haven't watched them since.
Oh, dude.
Hey,
Yeah, this is like
this
a character that, how I put it, is a B tier kind of villain. Using small doses is okay, and they basically like overexposed and warped the character beyond belief. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
terrible
like,
CGI.
And
oh boy!
In the same film, is Kang the Conqueror, which is why
they
I
don't
said,
know how to fucking recast.
And
it's so stupid.
And this is why I said that Loki of all the MCU shows was the worst of all of them, because it said right in the beginning, the sacred timeline, everything is predestined. So the entire story arc of Tony Stark
means nothing.
From phases 1, 2, and 3 meant absolutely dick.
Yep.
It meant zero.
Oh, so he was going to beat the shit out of his girlfriend no matter what happened?
Yes.
Discord auto-censored me on
Tommy's channel.
Our friend Tommy's channel for making a post that tomorrow's stream would be a game. What?
Censored by Steam.
They censored a post about her posting that they're going to have a show about them censoring a game. That they censored the sensory of the censors.
On Tinfoil Haters this week, me and Leon, we got nuked in the middle of our show. Like it's starting to feel a lot like 2019 internet.
That's why
that is crazy. We're gonna move along here because I do need to wrap up pretty soon. So, for you sensitive souls, we are going to talk about the Super Bowl halftime show now.
Oh,
wait, can I say one more character there they ruined?
Sure.
Claw.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Ulysses Claw.
They made him a racist South African.
I don't know. I don't know what that is.
From Black Panther.
The guy
who had the fake
I'm
arm.
going to admit, I don't remember Black
Andy
Panther.
Andy Serkis.
Oh, I remember him from Age of Ultron.
I can name dozens of characters they ruined. Thor,
same guy.
Captain America, the Falcon, the Winter Soldier. I can go on. They ruined Odin, they ruined Hela. I go on and on.
About Adam Warlock. Can we go ahead and throw him in there?
Oh, that's a bad one. Actually, that's well placed. Yeah. So we're going to talk about the Super Bowl halftime show. Like I said, so if you're going to get freaked out, then just please go the fuck away.
The kid was great. Kid Rock was awesome.
Yeah.
So what we have here, and I'm going to talk about both of these, and here's the thing. I didn't like either of them, but for different reasons. This show was a middle finger to the United States audience. What Goodell is trying to do is build the soccer audience. That's what he wants. That's who he's trying to draw in, the international audience. I don't think he's going to do it, but I don't care that much. But the halftime show it's been shit for a number of years with bands that are not mainstream popular, with the people who have the money to pay and go to the Super Bowl.
Dempsey, you're right.
That's a pretty
but Dempsey's right. But
no, it is no, and that's why he handed the control of the Super Bowl halftime show over to Jay-Z, who's not on anybody's list or ever went to anybody's island. Never. So now you have shows like this, which are literally the middle finger to the American audience. You can say, well, what's America? Fuck off. You know what I mean? And the FCC is looking at his show right now because of the
lyrics.
Remember, I don't fucking speak Spanish, so he can be saying whatever the fuck he wants to. And
even Spanish people didn't understand what he was saying.
Well, the FCC did. And a lot of it is stuff that wouldn't get passed had he sung it in English. Just because you're singing it in a foreign language doesn't mean you can say it on prime time. So that's what happened there.
And well, it's also because this was broadcast on NBC, which is free. So that it goes into that. It's in that.
It's a different kind of category. It's not HBO. You can do whatever you want on HBO. You can't do whatever you want on NBC.
Correct.
It hits different censorship kind of rules, and he managed to hit every one of them except for showing his bits. Again, I didn't like it for I don't know the artist per se. I know what he didn't do. I know what he said before the Super Bowl. He gave me reasons not to like him before.
Never heard of this guy before this Super Bowl.
Oh, I have.
He's
very popular.
I've heard
he's very popular with
84 on the 100 list.
I've
he's
heard
84.
I've heard of him because of wrestling. That's what I've heard.
I've heard of him because like I listen to a lot of Hispanic music and I have a lot of Hispanic friends and stuff like that. He's from Puerto Rico, so like he also
speaks out of state.
Right, but as far as like their Spanish is concerned, a lot of other Spanish-speaking countries don't understand what people from Puerto Rico say.
Well, there's a lot of Latinos who said they have no idea what he was saying.
So it wasn't just us then.
Right.
I
don't have a problem with Bad Bunny as a musical artist. I don't think, one understands what he said. I don't think that's appropriate for the Super Bowl.
It's not.
I don't think it's an appropriate artist for the Super Bowl. You want to have big American bands because it is an American event. That's not what that was.
I'm just saying. How many times has the Super Bowl been in the Bay Area? Probably the biggest musical act.
Literally one band
to come out of the Bay Area. Yeah, Metallica.
Yeah,
they're right there. That would have been the show to have, but they chose not to. So and I didn't watch the show because I didn't.
I'll give you the biggest show they can have.
It's not just this Super Bowl, though. It's been every other Super Bowl we've had in the last 10 years.
No, and yes, and you're 100% right. And that's the Jay-Z effect.
If you did
you're right.
a halftime show and these two artists respect each other, Lady Gaga and Metallica, that would be the largest selling Super Bowl show in the history of Super Bowl.
I could have accepted that. I'm not a big Lady Gaga fan, but I could have accepted that as far as the pairing goes, would have been great. You get a good rockin' show, but you didn't get that. You got, and I don't know if you guys have watched it, but the view from the Super Bowl seats in the stadium itself, unless you were watching a monitor, you couldn't see what the fuck was happening. It was because it was made for TV. It wasn't made to entertain the audience who paid an awful lot of money to go to that event. It was made for the TV audience.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's a technical thing, but whatever. So here's the Turning Point All-American halftime show. They had Kid Rock on, that's fine. And they had a bunch of other artists who I had no idea who they were and who played music that I don't particularly care for. What they did wrong here, they could have had Kid Rock, that would have been fine. But they chose to kind of go a specific direction with this. Instead of just having good artists on, they wanted to have kind of a theme. And what you did with this, though, is you made, and they did pull a decent amount of audience away from this. There was like 6 million people who watched this, which is pretty good. But instead of just having like really cool bands, and they did have other bands, but the problem was management wouldn't let them do it. So they ran into those kind of issues.
Right.
Well, but it would have been better if they had a full, you could have had a country artist maybe, or do a mixed bag, but you didn't do that. You did Kid Rock and a bunch of country artists. You make a lot of people go, I don't care about this because it's not their style of music. It's the same thing with Bad Bunny. It's not your style of music. You're like, I don't care. It's the same effect here. And I appreciate what they tried to do very much. They didn't have a very good execution of that. So I didn't watch this either. I watched it for like maybe 5 minutes. I'm going, nope, I don't really care about this. So, and then I watched Three Dog Night until the game came back on. So that's what I chose to do.
But yeah, 6 million. That wasn't 6 million on TV. That was 6 million opposite the Super Bowl halftime show on YouTube.
Yes, because that was the biggest place that it was viewed.
That's one of the biggest ever. Like
yes, no,
period.
On YouTube, it is one of the biggest things that ever happened on YouTube as a singular event.
So I mean, 6 million
they were
pretty good.
It is. It's not. They were. I think they could have been more successful if they had different artists that would have had better draw. Like I said, I wasn't gonna watch the Bad Bunny thing anyway. I did give it this much, and I'm like, nope, and then off it went. But
I haven't watched football in years.
Well, I just go back. But it's a major cultural event. That's why I watch it.
American.
I don't watch because I love football. I don't give 2 fucks about football. I watch it because it's an American cultural event. That's why I watch it.
I just go back to, because right before that, there was the Grammys. Again, another cultural event, blah, blah, blah. Right. But it's full of the.
But you had one good thing.
There was full of the entertainment elites, which a lot of the entertainment elites are praising the Bad Bunny show, but there was one act on the Grammys, and that's a little band out of Canada called Spirit Box. Played a song called Soft Spine, which a recurring line in that song is "You all deserve each other," and it's basically about everybody in the degeneracy of the music industry and everyone that they can't stand. And I'm like, kind of appropriate. I mean, ironic. I'm just saying,
consistent. We'll call it consistent.
Yes, and Spirit Box has been known to take shots at the music industry quite often.
Remind me, or correct me if I'm wrong, but it was so the Emmys are for, I forget which award show is for like pop musicians.
Emmys are TV, Grammys are musician, or is the
okay,
pop.
so Grammys. There was one Grammy at some point in time where I watched a clip of, and they tried to put Bad Bunny against Adele, and they were like, "Yeah, Bad Bunny's gonna win," and like. Basically, like they were saying that, like some people were saying Bad Bunny is better than Adele, which I vehemently disagree with. But if it goes to show, that's kind of like, so Bad Bunny has pull somewhere.
Are you saying award shows are political?
No.
Agreed.
Right, that's trying
but
to.
That was my first ever
draw an audience.
Right, that was my first ever introduction to Bad Bunny. Was that award show?
That's
the liberal owners.
Pandering is what that
the
is.
Liberal owners of the NFL.
Yeah,
because of what's going on right now with ICE. Hey, let's make it political.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yep. We're like, oh, look which side we stand on. We let them kneel, and now we're going to talk smack about America, basically.
Yeah, It's amazing how much they actually hate their core audience, because they do.
Yeah,
they hate their core audience. It is what it is. I don't watch football most of the year. I know, but it is still an incredibly popular sport. You can't argue the financials. It's an incredibly popular sport. It's just bad that, like I said, although I will say the Mandalorian ad during Super Bowl was one of the worst things I've ever seen.
Mando, I want to hear Mando's take. Mando, come on.
I didn't watch it. I'll be honest. I saw like the first like couple of seconds of the ad, and I had a visceral reaction and I had to leave.
You mean
it was like the Budweiser commercial with the Clydesdale
Tauntauns?
But it was Tauntauns.
Yeah, it was fucking amazingly bad. Let me see if I can find it here, because you're
gonna make me watch it, aren't you? You're gonna make me watch it, aren't you? Why do you hate me? Why do you hate me?
No, it's not just you. I hate everyone.
I wanted Mando.
He's an equal opportunist.
Sometimes we choose
and make a trucking head out of it.
Sometimes the path chooses us.
No sound. There you go. But just watch, Mando. Watch.
Oh my God! Yeah, I'll pause it here for a sec, so that it gives me a chance. I'll probably get into it. It's just so fucking bad.
Yeah. Wow.
And the Tom Jones look like shit, by the way.
This ad just makes me like, while I was a Star Wars nerd and I hated being made fun of for liking Star Wars, it makes me long for the days that you were considered an outcast for liking Star Wars because of this ad, because now it's commercialized and it's even worse than it was before.
Mando, we still are outcasts.
Yeah.
Which by the way,
D&D, I'm with you.
Which, by the way, what is the best way to serve Tauntaun?
Grilled?
Lukewarm.
Well played. So on that unfortunate note, we are going to wrap up here. But this was fun. I don't know where everyone was tonight. So apparently there was a black hole that sucked up all of our audience members. And so I hope you guys are catching this on rewatch at least. Yeah, fuck a Discord. I like I said, I can't speak to it because I don't fucking use it because I'm fucking American. So no, man, you don't count. So
what are you talking about?
So thanks to the chat that did show up tonight. I appreciate you guys greatly. And no, man, you just don't count. And
Frank was here.
I mean, who's on Discord on this panel
Thank
right
you
here?
to our panel.
Right here. There are five people that use Discord.
I don't use Discord.
Out of
I'm fucking American. I don't know what you people are doing. The only people I know who use it are the fucking Brits, because when I was doing the show with those guys, they're like, "Oh, you've got to get the fucking Discord so we can fucking blah 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 blah." Fucking shit, I don't understand. I'm like,
so basically, Discord is like the Facebook version of chat rooms. Like you just do a lot of chatting.
I don't know what that is either. It's fucking terrible, is what it is. It is a fucking giant toilet of bad ideas. That's what Discord is. So I don't care about Discord. I can't speak to it other than my limited use with it, which I
use it to communicate with.
Yeah, it's a communication.
I have like 9,000 other ways I can communicate. Why would I choose a fucking shitty European server to do it with? Anyway.
It's not the Discord in the United States.
Discord isn't European. Discord is.
I thought it was That's so bad. I thought it was European. That's how fucking bad it is.
Just let him be grumpy.
I am never going to use it, and I don't care that it's fucking failing. I wish it would fucking just go away. So I just don't care about it. Can't care about it. Text me.
Remember, he doesn't game, so he doesn't have and he doesn't do,
Thank you for that, Jacob. And thank you for Admiral Teague for being with us tonight. Very much appreciated you being here, buddy. That was a lot of fun. So we'll go through, we'll let everybody pitch what they got, and then we will jump on out of this bitch. So Joker, what's that?
No, I was just saying, show me what you got. If you've watched, anyway, just do it. I'll explain later what that was.
Okay. Well, I will be discussing, guess what? The world of professional wrestling on my show. Wednesday night is overbooked. I will be dropping some video shorts from this past show over during the weekend. I'll have my own content, and we are getting right back on Wednesday nights overbooked with myself, Matt, Left Eye Ego, and the Duke Devil 95, as we are on our next stop to the road to WrestleMania, heading to Chicago for the Elimination Chamber Premium Live event.
Is that in what is it? Southeast Chicago? Is that where everybody gets shot?
Yeah, it's going to be at the United Center, so I don't know what side.
Yeah, well, let's pray for the rest of their safety,
right?
As they enter Chicago, because fuck Chicago.
And
Matt,
I am 26 subscribers away from 800.
Wow!
Wow! Nice.
So if
that's nice, man.
So throw some subscribers my way. That'd be nice. Again, helps my channel grow. More watch hours, more viewers, all that stuff. Because monetization. That's what we're trying to do.
It's
here.
a dream. It's a dream.
Yeah.
Matt, what do you have going on this week there, sir? This upcoming week.
The only thing I know planned, obviously, is next week. Wednesday night is overbooked. We're too far away from the next event, so we'll be talking about the lead-in to the Elimination Chamber. And next week, of course, I'm highly anticipating next week on Roman's show. We're reviewing The Keep.
Yes, we are.
Based on a book series that I love. And it's complete, so it's not like a Martin series. We have to wait forever. It's both parallels legs of the series are complete. Tune in next week for that, and that's all I got really planned. So,
right on, dude. Well, thank you for being here. Good to talk to you as always.
Oh,
indeed.
Oh, wait. This week we were on Jacob's show on Tuesday. We reviewed oh my god, just forget my name. It's not The Wind and the Lion.
The Ghost in the Darkness.
Ghost in
Darkness.
Mando's favorite movie of all time.
Yes. Not my favorite of all time, but
yes, it is.
Yeah, don't ruin the lore.
Yes, it is. Okay. That actually, we all have that as Laura's your favorite movie of all time.
That's right. It's her favorite movie of all time.
Yeah, you like the naked Chris Hemsworth, and that's your favorite movie.
That's right. That's right.
She has two things. Dempsey, what do you have going on there, brother?
Sorry.
Nothing. Have nothing going on.
Nice.
In fact, Dempsey is sitting in that chair and never moving again.
That's right.
He's not going to hold his breath. He's not going to eat any more food.
That's right.
But
I just kind of sit here in a stasis mode until Thursdays.
And I bet
also, Mr. Dempsey as well does the theme music for Wednesday night is overbooked.
That is a rocking theme. That is a great theme, by the way.
It is.
It is so good.
Thank you.
And Dempsey, if you sat in that chair and did nothing till next Thursday, you get higher rating than Starfleet Academy.
That's true. Oh my God, I would watch it. I would totally watch it.
We didn't talk about the best thing on the internet when Gary put the Spock statue up there.
Yes.
Higher ratings than the show.
That's just like this for the next week.
Yeah,
just off. Yeah, just kind of not even here. But no, I'm still working on tweaking minor things because I'm a crazy person and I want perfect music, and I keep messing with the stupid album, and it's not quite doing what I want it to do. But I'll get that done eventually. There will be videos coming out. I'm thinking about putting them out 2 a day until the whole album comes out. So we'll see how that goes.
Nice.
But yeah. Other than that,
well, that is something for everyone to look forward to. So that'll be great. That'll be great.
And hopefully, hopefully people enjoy it. Other than that, make sure you guys go and subscribe to all these wonderful people on the panel. Go watch their stuff. They all deserve it. Great people. Thanks for having me. See you next week, guys.
Thank you, sir. Mando, when you are not setting Chris Helmsworth lions on fire, what?
When did the line from Chris Hemsworth?
I don't even know what that would be. That's
it's a Chris.
That's what we're calling it now.
They're just lions with abs.
Of the lion. So
a Chris Hemsworth lion would set flames to your loins, my dear.
That's right.
Okay, I guess that's sure. Okay.
Oh, there's a meme coming.
I'm sure there's a meme coming. I'm so scared. That's not the only.
Oh, that was horrible.
Nice.
It was brilliant. It was.
Don't make that comment. Don't you make that comment. Anyway.
Oh my God, that was so good.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, so I still can't stream from my personal channel right now because it is old and it is going to be dying soon and all of that good stuff. But I am on my friend Trucker Rob's channel playing some Dungeons or Pathfinder, which is basically Dungeons and Dragons, just a different rule set.
But cooler.
It is cooler. And we're doing the campaign guide called Skull and Shackles, which is a pirate themed campaign where I am somehow the captain of this pirate ship, and they've let me stay captain. And there's just so much shenanigans going on and weird stuff. And I mean, hey, when it's a role-playing game, you role-play a little bit. That's all I'm gonna say. And then I should be I'm on another friend of mine's channel this next Tuesday instead of Jacob's. I'm sorry. And then just take a look around social media. I'm still gonna keep Discord for now. Because just like MySpace, just like Facebook, just like Instagram and all of them, while people are going to migrate to something else, you should probably stick around for a bit just to make sure you don't lose anybody and all of that good stuff. But I am looking into alternatives to Discord. But I am not going to go back to chat rooms because that is like before Roman was even like... Roman doesn't know how computers work, so...
I was around for ICQ. I understand.
She's right. I don't know how computers work. They boggle me. They're frustrating.
Apparently, I might need to learn how to do coding stuff. Apparently, at some point in time, I'm just like. But yeah, go ahead.
All right, and our meme master of the interwebs, who did fantastic tonight, and I'm looking forward to the Helmsworth Lion, Jacob Ironside. What's coming up over in your world?
This Tuesday, we'll be talking DS9, and a guest Anti-Derivative Jill might be on. So,
nice, good,
nice. And then I'll be here next week. Oh yeah. I will also be on. Was it Sergeant Gertunia?
He's lieutenant now. He got a promotion.
He's lieutenant.
Barely,
now, yes.
He got commissioned.
I'll be on his channel talking one of my favorite movies, The Big Trouble in Little China.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Love that movie.
Yeah.
Excellent. Good.
I'll be here next week.
That's in my top 10.
Yes, and yes, the coding is a lot more useful than gender studies. Excellent point. Thank you, the Peter Venkman fan side.
Correct.
And if we're not back here
that
next week,
with our boy,
the president,
provided he is not still in X jail, Sammy.
Yeah, depending on if I'm still in X jail, I might have my shows. If I am, I'll just pick back up next week because it's kind of hard to advertise that you're having a show.
It is. That does make it difficult. That's true.
Yes. So also, it says I'm allowed to chat with people, but it won't let me, so I can't even ask.
He is not allowed to chat. He
they
gets
want
out.
me on my show.
He's not allowed to chat outside. He's trapped.
Yeah. So it's I had to text Roman today and be like, "Hey, I'm alive."
Yeah. He actually has my number. He's like, "I forgot I had your number, dude." I'm like, "Fuck, Sammy, really?"
But yeah, no, but yeah, a couple of people were getting pissed. Thank God there is a Discord because they're like, "Fine, man, just don't answer." And it was just like,
I can't.
See, the thing about that is, so hopefully I'll be able to have some sort of stream this weekend. If not, you can just find me on other people's stuff. I'll probably be on Iron Oxides or Drunken Emerald Arrow, but who knows? You know, I might pop in on like one of Toasty's streams or something. Or maybe even the Vagabond Drifter. Who knows? Who knows?
YouTube prostitute, man of the people.
Mm-hmm.
X jail.
Our prostitute.
There's a big fucking cunt. And he is. There's no denying that. So next week over here at Of the Empire at Thursday at 5 Pacific Standard, as we always are, we are going to be taking a look at the 1983 movie The Keep, which I wanted to do this week, but Amazon didn't send it in time. So that's why we had the free range. But next week we're going to be doing The Keep, and then I think the week after that we're going to be doing Joker's Suggestion, our favorite animated series. So that should be a hoot, and that's going to be anime and regular stuff for me because I don't understand
celebration
anime,
of animation.
Not as much as computers do. So that's something. So anyway, thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. This was fun. I mean, not lots of folks here because apparently Discord has freaked everybody the fuck out, and it's causing me problems even though I don't fucking use it. So that's awesome. Fucking hate Discord so much. So until next week, come back, and please be kind.
Yes.